universe is fast and bright. Join the six-scale Moduspace, adventures old and new. Tales from the dark side, where the legends never hide. Past and future collide on this cosmic ride. Tales from the dark side, where the legends never hide. Past and future collide on this cosmic ride. Lightsabers glowing bright, phasers set to stun the night. Battles fought in cosmic space, hope in every days. Tales from the dark side, where the legends never hide. Past and future collide on this cosmic ride. Lightsabers glowing bright, phasers set to stun the night. Battles fought in cosmic space, hope in every trace. Saturday night take flight, the universe is fast and bright. Join the six-scale Moduspace, adventures old and new. Tales from the dark side, where the legends never hide. Past and future collide on this cosmic ride.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Anthony here, Six-Scale Mafia. I'm in a different setup, man. We are in the negative zone. Episode 170 tonight. Just saying what's up, man. I know it's going to look weird. It's going to sound weird. Things are different, my friends. But, dude, what's up, everybody, man? Crazy week, dude. Let me say what's up to some people, man. You guys can hear me, right? I'm sure. Chris, what's up, my man? You guys should be able to hear me, of course. Let me know in the chat, but you guys should be able to. But what's good, my friend Chris, man? How you doing, dude? Alex is also in the house. What is up, my friend, man? Mike Favela, dude. What is good, dude? Please put Soup's underwear back in his pants. Hey, I like it. It's all right, man. Yeah, dude. What's up, my man? Dude, it is a gaming headset. It is. I've had this for a while. So, long story, but what's up, everybody? And King Dingling, what's good? Everybody here, I'll say what's up first, and I'll explain to y'all what's going on, man. Freaky as well. What's up, dude? Happy Saturday, gents, dude. Yeah, man. Appreciate. Yeah, there's a lot. Doc, what's up, man? I voted Hot Toys because Shooter McGavin, man. Hell yeah, dude. He does look like him. Pedro, what's up? We'll trade Hot Toys tumbler for Sydney Sweet. You and that soap, bro. Fucking hilarious. Old 16, what's good, my friend? Commander Green as well. What's good, dude? What's good? If I miss anybody, this is all weird right now. So, Sinister, what's up, dude? Let's get it on. Welcome, Claire, to another incredible presentation. Six-Scale Mafia. Appreciate it, brother. Always, man. T1 Mike, what's up, dude? What's good? What's good, man? Spice Runner as well. What up, dude? What's cracking, man? I was just talking to you, man. What's up, dude? Yeah, you probably, yeah, I'm going to sound different because I'm on a different setup right now, man. Sucks. Well, no, it doesn't suck, but so I'll explain here in a minute, man. AJ, my brother, what is up, man? I have to catch you on the replay. Hope all is well with you too, my man. So here's the thing. Dokinator, what's up, brother? As well, guys, lots of people in the chat. I'm gonna bring in some folks here in a minute as well, dude. Audio coming through. Cool. Okay, thank you, my man. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. That's right, at CT. All right, so check it out, man. Everybody, hello, everybody. I see everybody pouring in. I'm gonna bring everybody in the panel. I'm rearranging. I still have my old setup out there. I got a new setup in here because I got way too much shit. And I was like, fuck it, let's rotate around. Also, it's hot as fuck out here, and I'm not streaming out there anymore. So maybe in the winter, we'll stream out there. But I got a second setup in here that's going to be using a headset because there's... Anyway, this is how it is right now, my friends. So let me know what you guys think. If this is a cool setup, I'll chill here. I prefer it because it's cooler in here. That other room's way too fucking hot. But anyway, let me bring in some folks. CT, my man, hello. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? I like the new setup.
Appreciate it, man.
What are you at, a truck stop at the down the street?
I'm down the road in an undisclosed location. No, I told everybody I'm in the other room. So
No, I know. We
like,
hear
oh,
this
man.
in Discord from you all the time, man.
All
It's
week.
been
That's what I've been all week.
It's hot. I live in a desert. Can
I
you
do.
imagine? I live in a desert and it's hot.
It sucks, bro. It fucking, dude. Anybody who's I know Ribs out here. There's a lot people out here, and there's what sucks. See some Trek figures, man. A couple. The majority of the Trek is out there, but on my 80s shelf, I had to have Savick and Krug to mix in to the shelf, right?
Big
you know,
changes over
stealing
there.
neighbors' Wi-Fi. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, big changes, bro. Big changes. Yeah, dude. Of course. Renz, what's up, my man? Mike Clitoris is also here, my man. Love it. Commander Green is low. What's up, brother? It's so hot. I don't get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same place. Different room. No, I'm not rich. I'm poor as shit, but I have the living room and this room. So I was like, you know what? I'm fucking chilling in here. You know what? You're right. It's a big green screen, bro. It's all fake. See? No, I'm kidding. Hell yeah, bro. Hector is also here, my man. What's up, brother? I'm gonna bring you in, man. What is up?
What?
All right. It looks like the Wi-Fi is working over in the Baja.
It is. I'm in the Baja. Coming to you live.
What?
I might as well be.
Hell yeah. What's up, everybody? Superman Mania is officially in effect.
Supermania?
72 hours and change, maybe, till I'm in my ass and is in a seat watching this movie. Let's go. Let's fucking
Oh
go.
yeah. Oh yeah, my man. Yeah, dude. Lots of cool shit, man. But that's good, man. We're coming in loud and clear. Camera's coming in good. Everybody's good. Everybody, hello again in the chat. If I missed anybody, my apologies, but I'm glad you guys are all here, man. Thank you, my friend. Noon Tunes as well. Appreciate it. InArt versus Hot Toys, like the old school Metacom versus Hot fucking Metacom, bro. Yep. Yeah. Old school, man. And it kind of feels that way right now. This is kind of like the first real head-to-head right now. You know what I mean? Like back-to-back, like within, 24 or 48 hours. We have another deal here. So, but yeah, man, what other than that, before I get into that, because we may have a couple more people coming in tonight. God, I hope I sound okay. I know I probably don't sound as good as I normally do with this fucking headset, but anyway, we're gonna make it work, dude. We're gonna make it work, guys. Yeah, but before I get into that, because we may have a couple more people joining us, have you guys gotten anything this week? Nothing. No recent pickups. CT's shaking his
I
head.
got a couple. Yeah, man, I got a couple.
Yeah. What you got anything you want to share?
First, Droidica. Got the Droidica in.
Oh, let me bring you up full screen.
Yeah.
Easier. God damn, that thing's huge.
It is. It is very big. Delicate.
Whoa.
Like the battle droid. It's plastic.
Yeah.
The only metal is the pistons here, and I can see if you drop this thing, something's gonna break. So
The whole thing, probably, bro.
Yeah.
Depending
Probably.
on height, right? Yeah. But
Probably
not to
the whole
take away from it though. It looks
Yeah.
badass,
So-
but
it is what it is. I mean, it is engineered. It's amazing piece of toy.
No,
But
I gotcha.
they do a good job backwards engineering this stuff and getting as close as they can. So yeah, it's very everything articulates on this thing. I wish it had a little bit of die cast in it, like the K2S droid. Maybe
right.
like in the joints or something, just so they'll hold up. I don't know how this thing's gonna hold up over the years. Like down here, I wish this was more ratchet joints. But,
Yeah.
These would loosen up maybe over the years. So we'll keep an eye on that. But very excited, got that in. Got Darth Maul in as well. I'll just move the camera for that one there.
Oh, you did get him in. Fuck.
Yeah.
That lightsaber.
Wow. So I
Too dark.
no, but
Kill
still that is badass. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wow. Because see, remember, I've got the original, the DX17, 16. I remember, and I still kind of wanted to get this, but
You had isn't there like a big Star Wars purge?
there is a Star Wars
Going-
purge. But we'll, that's just the not OT, the not Legends. I'm kind of purging. I need to make room, but still, that mall. Remember when this thing came out? I was like, I didn't think we needed a new mall. And then we saw this, and I was like, "Damn, this does look a lot better." Wow. So you've got, so what's the situation here? So, because forgive me, is that the second head sculpt that comes with the new mall, or?
This is I just got it in Luke's case.
Okay.
but
Okay.
that's the screaming head sculpt in there. Yeah.
Because I forgot if it came with the screaming one like the original did. You know what I mean? It's just been.
Yeah. The
I
only
lose
thing
track.
is it's got that new neck peg thing going on. So I can't.
Yeah,
use
with the weird.
Clone Wars. Yeah, I was hoping
yeah.
I could use it with my Clone Wars mall and put the screaming head sculpt on him, but that's magnetic and it just rotates. So I don't know. I don't think that's going to work out for me. But
No.
yeah, I'm
damn.
happy. I didn't get this guy, but I did have the bike. It's not USB, it's battery. But what are you going to do?
Like the first bike, but that's fine. It works.
Yeah.
You throw the Clone Wars on there.
Yep.
Damn.
But
Oh,
also, I
damn.
wanted to shout out to Funky Cold Santa. I'm not, an influencer like you. Maybe someday I'll grow up and be an influencer.
I don't like
you.
that word, but anyway,
So,
you may
I don't-
continue.
I know I don't have people sending me figures, but occasionally, someone in Discord or someone will reach out and they'll be like, "Hey, man, I got something for you." And Funky Cold Santa, man, sent me this. This is pretty cool. This is the Rebels Files. It's an intelligence of the Alliance, and it comes in a case. Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
It comes in this case. Let me see if I can get this done. Right?
It's
Opens
top
up.
secret. You can't open it.
It is top secret. Yep. It's got a book. It's got all kinds of files on Andor, everybody in the Alliance, and everything to do with the Death Star. All kinds of secrets, files, cool stuff. And then it's got this. And let me see if I can get this. I think I'm going to have to kill this light.
Yeah, let's see. You're kind of chopping too, unless it's just me.
No, I see the choppy too.
It is, yeah. But wow, look at that. And that opens up and projects.
Yeah, it's a case, and it's got a print. It's supposed to change the image too. I haven't figured out how to do that, but
All right, that's pretty badass. That is actually pretty cool.
pretty cool. So
Hell yeah.
thank you, old man. Love this. Adding it to the
man.
collection.
Funky, man. One of our dudes. That's badass. Wow, that is really cool, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you are chopping like all hell right now. I don't know why.
Am I really?
Yeah, you are choppy a little bit. Yeah, Hector, you're not. I'm not. Right? We're all good.
No, we're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
yeah. You're just a little
Now-
choppy. You're coming in like frame by frame. It's weird, but that is badass.
I didn't get a figure in, but I did get a head sculpt in, and I did
That's
get
what'd
you get? Yeah.
I did. Come on, motherfucker. There we go. I got this Dean Tolliver head sculpt from Batman Begins, and I went ahead and kind of kit bashed a Dark Knight version of the Batman Begins, what you see in the beginning in the parking garage here.
Oh shit.
And-
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it. That's
So,
all, man.
Well, because so look, you know me, I don't really like Bale, and I don't really know Bale. I mean, I know Bale, but like, I don't know the specifics, and I know you're
Mhm.
you do. So is this is like accurate to like the scene that you're talking about, I guess, in terms of like from what
well-
Hot Toys had, or
So when the first run of Dark Knight toys came out for Hot Toys, you got the original Batman Begins suit, and that version was the only version to come with this little gauntlet. If my camera wants to be cool, the only way you can get this gauntlet is through that specific
Like with
release.
the hooks that are attached to it there, the silver there, or
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only time you can ever get it. They never reissued it. So I actually had to track this down on eBay. And
just the gauntlet.
yeah. Just the gauntlet,
Yeah.
because the figure was basically the same and stuff like that. So, but the head sculpt here, I thought it looks a lot more Dark Knight-ish than Batman Begins. So, that's all I got, man.
Okay.
Sideshow has my
Yeah.
bat fleck on hostage. I don't know when the fuck I'm getting that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Mike, dude, didn't you know we're like best buds, dude? No, I was just saying I know like of the show, the movies, but I didn't know like the accurate. I don't know the ins and outs of everything. So that's actually pretty badass, dude. Bigger, what's up, buddy? No, I did not put either in the poll. I did put a poll in the chat, as some of you are aware. I just want to know, what do you prefer? You can't prefer both. See, I chose my wording carefully, right? I didn't want to say which one is better or which one are you getting, because some may be getting both, right? Hector, I know you're one of them. Which one do you prefer so far that we've seen is kind of what I did with the poll. Hey, dude, thanks, buddy. Hell yeah, man. Big Lebowski, always. But also, I did notice, US Beam, in my chat here, I swear I saw you put something in the chat, but where did it go, man? Where did it go? My apologies, guys. SB, there we go. 38 months, my man. Appreciate it always, brother. Of channel membership, couldn't answer which I prefer. I ordered both. Hello, hope you're all having a good day. Of course, man. Hope you're doing too, man. But that's why I said I just wanted to be like, hey, what do you just aesthetically prefer? You know what I mean? And we'll talk about it a little bit. CT's rebooting. He's having some problems. And we'll kind of go from there and kind of talk about that, my dude. But Doc, man, who's ready for Happy Gilmore 2, July 25th, only on Netflix?
Boo.
No, boo. Is it a boo?
That shit looks like shit, man.
I didn't even see a trailer. I didn't watch a trailer, so I don't know. But it does spark the Shooter McGavin, right? Because I mean, you kind of do see that. I do. But we'll talk about it here in a minute when CT comes back in, man. But I see a couple of more people coming in too. So what's up, Ghetto Yoda? How you doing, my man? Welcome. Thank you for coming Saturday night. Rock 'em on, Chris. What's up as well, dude? Always do. Thank you again, Hector, for whichever, but he's thanking you, which is for something, right? Big Good, man. It's hot as fuck out, man, too, man. I was just talking about you before you came in. The weather out here has been horrible. So, Blitz, so much to make an adapter, right? So I think the speeder bike took AA batteries. Or maybe triple, I forget. If you guys had the DX16 or 17 mall speeder, you can buy the fake batteries, the double or AAA, that plug in, and then they have a wire attached to it that plugs into the wall. So they already kind of have something like that, because I know one of them, they take those kind of batteries. I just don't remember if it's double or AAA. Nightwing, what's up, my man? Saturday night, man. That's right, dude. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Always. 12-inch Moose. Hello, community of collectors. Help. Well, what do you need help with, buddy?
I think he needs help because this dude's been on a crazy ass shopping spree.
He has been, and I gotta show him some stuff too, because he wants some of my stuff as well, which we'll figure out. Oh my God, the man said he wasn't gonna show up, but he showed up. What the hell happened?
What's up? I don't know, man. I gotta come in hot with the hot takes, I think.
Well, we will, but not yet.
Yeah,
we haven't started
the hot pockets.
No,
the hot takes, which we will do.
I got some hot takes, so I decided to craft.
To jump in? Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, man. I like difference of opinions, right? Different opinions, man. So, but yeah, let me say what's up to a couple more people. CT is rebooting. Charlie says, I wonder what it is like to live in a desert. Hot. It's hot.
It's not good. Yeah,
it's not good. Man.
It's dry.
Ridiculous.
That's what people say, but
it's good for your toys. But
yeah, good for your skin, I guess, too. But like, but no, I'm not a fan of the heat. So we've been moving. For those of you guys who've been joining in, man. Yeah, new. What's up, Agent Silver Fox? What's up, brother? No, not even.
Yo.
Excuse me, not even new angle. I'm in a whole different room. This is the West Wing, because the East Wing is way too hot, man. So that's kind of why I'm doing that shit. So, hey, Drifter, what's up, my man? I haven't seen you in a while, dude. What is good, man? A little late here in Switzerland, but happy to catch up live, dude. That's awesome, man. What is it? Morning? Let me know. I know it's
Shout out to all
not
the European
here.
crew.
Yes, I appreciate you guys always coming in, man. Because I know it's totally different time now for you guys. It's late for us. You know, but my slimming angle, yeah, I wish. Fuck, that would be awesome. So 10K, what's up, man? Got Captain Enoch. He looks cool, dude. I thought about getting him. I did, but then I was like, I can't. I hate that because I'm not collecting a lot of the new Star Wars. I'm really not. I got way too much shit. And that's kind of a problem, right? Because like everything looks cool. So like, and we all fall victim to it, right? Like we buy figures sometimes just because they look cool. You know, we might like the new show or the new movie, so you're like, yeah, I'll get it. But then like I'm running out of. There's so much shit, and I'm like, it's hard. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling about that, but you know, it is, man. Trash Panda, what is up, my friend? Con, love it, dude. Thanks for coming in as well, dude. Miles Dyson, what's up, man? Happy Saturday as well, dude. DK, my brother, as well. Feral Predator finally shipping next week.
Hey,
yeah,
nice.
man. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Different opinion, don't get me on. Yeah, you're not a. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Everything is cool. That's right, my man. I don't know how long it takes CT to reboot. Okay, here he is, I think. There we go. Let me see if I can bring you in, brother. Are you here?
Yeah, man. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You
I
better
hear you. I see you. You're moving smooth. Everything's good. Oh, 3 a.m. Damn, just finished your shift. All right, man. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you, man. In the middle of the night streams. Harry has joined us, CT, as you were rebooting.
Yeah, man. What's going on, Harry?
Yeah.
What's up, CT? How's it going, man?
Good to see you.
Good. It's going good.
Yeah, man.
I saw you just got some exciting recent pickups.
Yeah, Maul and Droidica.
Oh, hell
Actually, can we see the book again now that you're not lagging? I can probably full screen you, and because it was a little, or is it kind of a bitch? We can wait.
Fuck, it's kind of laggy again, though, isn't it?
No, maybe not. Let's find out. I just want to see again because I think you're up and running.
Whatever that is, that looks sick, though.
Yeah, he was
Space
explaining it.
radiation.
Damn, look at that. The way that opens. Damn. Oh, shit. That's sick.
Yeah, man. That is okay. Yeah, it looks much better now. Now you're not lagging, so that's awesome.
Sick.
The Rebel Files. Oh yeah. So yeah, man. Shout out, Funky Cold Santa, man. That's badass, dude.
Yeah, appreciate it, Funky Cold. It's got a lot in that book, a lot of different files and stuff. I can't wait to read it when I get a moment. You know, man, it's been like Operation Garage, clean out the garage here in New Hampshire.
Yeah. Why can't I fucking? There we go. Sweet. There we go. Awesome. Dylan, what's up, brother? I think he just explained. It's some. I don't remember what it was. It's a book with a bunch of files for the Rebels,
Top
right?
secret
Yeah,
information.
it's called the Rebels Files. It's
a bomb.
intelligence on the Alliance.
It's pretty badass. But it says dusted off my shelves and figures while watching the stream. The struggle of not having mod cases, dude. It's and that's kind of what I was doing. So I've had mod cases for a while. You guys have seen them, but somewhere in the other room, somewhere in this room, and that's why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tear everything down, that's what I was doing all week. It was a big pain in the ass, and then I put it all back together and made like one giant. Well, you can't see everything. You just can't see like all of the. You know what I mean? But it's like all put together. So I'm like, it's pretty nice now, dude. So, Agent Silver Fox, Mafia, is there any caustic plastic updates soon? There are. He's going to be, Fabio and company are going to be in San Diego Comic-Con at the end of the month. where they're going to be showcasing some cool stuff that we talked about a few months ago on the show. I believe they're debuting Conan, I think, and a couple other surprises. And then after that, when he gets back home, so probably early August, we're going to have Fabio back on the show. We're going to do another one-on-one. We're going to talk about everything that he showed off at San Diego, and we'll kind of get into more details on more of a, one-on-one personal, about, hey, let's talk all the nitty-gritty about what we showed off, stuff like that. So
I finally get to have a Christmas in July.
yeah, dude, it's gonna be sick, dude. Dylan just got his weightless conversion too from a Fume, dude. I didn't know you were getting that. That's badass, dude. SJC360. Listen, I'm fucking just as clueless, dude. His iconic plan to continue Street Fighter, because I got they're right there. You can't see them, but they're right there. Ken, Ryu, and Akuma, and I'm like, yo, we got like 14 Chun-Li's, dude, between Starman and Playtoy and all the variants, and then we got another like few Camis. Now we've got a Yuri coming out from both companies, and I haven't heard crickets from Iconic other than the bearded Ryu, the shirtless one that was on pre-order. We lost Harry. Other than that, I haven't heard shit, dude. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna bring you back in, Harry. There you go. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, the Crow is gonna be awesome because my Crow is. Oh, you can't see him, huh? Where is he? Oh, he's right there. That's his feet. And his pants are fucking destroyed and shredded.
Yeah, right where the Star Wars figures used to be.
Well, the Star Wars is right here.
Crow.
Look, there's Star Wars right there. Look.
The Crow's feet.
There's a couple, but yeah,
Where
that's
the Star Wars.
shredded. Those pants are shredded. It's a little hard to see. That's the Hot Toys one. That thing fell apart like fucking years ago. So I can't wait for Caustic to do one. So Yoda says I'm starting to pack for a move now and only have 3 D-tops and some random figures laying about, and I'm struggling. Couldn't imagine having to move all this stuff you guys have. Dude, it sucks.
Not fun.
I moved all this shit like since Sunday, and I'm almost done, and it's Saturday. So can you detach your camera? I can't. Well, I'll tell you, I'll try to do that towards the end of the show. I'll move the camera, but if I move it now, it's going to take me forever to try to get it repositioned. But absolutely, I can probably do that. The cord's long enough, and maybe I can show you guys. But Harry, before we get into all the Superman stuff and everything, did you get anything in?
I actually did. Let me.
Yeah, let's, because that would be cool. And honestly, dude, I think it's probably time for me to do another like collection tour. Realistically, I mean, you guys already know what I have, but like, there's just so much shit, dude. I'm like, all right. Okay.
Here's what I got in. Yep.
So before you came in, CT got it, but he's got the old speeder. Is this the whole new shebang?
Yep, this is the whole new shebang. Yep, it came with the coin and everything that nobody gives a shit about. But yeah.
Wow.
The entire thing. I do like him. I like him. But again, it's just that new neck thing that I'm just like, come on, man. What the hell are you doing?
The new necks suck. I don't like the new necks.
It's dumb. And like, I know people that want to, use the head sculpts on the old ones. So like, I just don't understand the thought process. I think there might be a way for me to reverse engineer this and make it work. I think I'm going to try and work on that and see if that works. And I'll let you guys know. I'll
tell you, Bob Dylan, our good friend and pillar of the community, is currently not around tonight, but he did something. The hell did he do? He took out the head, the neck thing, and he glued. I think he glued anyway, he put a magnet there on both sides, and he took out that stupid neck pegs.
Right.
And kind of created like a magnet system that you could still take the head off and then still fucks with the eyes. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to ask him.
I'm gonna try something like that. I think I can find a way to scan the actual clip, like the clear plastic clip. I'll scan that thing. I'll throw that into like ZBrush or whatever, and then I'll make like a version that can. Oh, thank you, Charlie. And I can probably like just put magnets on there, and that will also just go onto the head sculpt the way the clip does, and that should
Okay.
work. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying just say fuck it, just 3D print
Thank
like
you,
a whole
Commander.
new thing.
Thank you, Commander. Yeah, I just want to like make my own like clip thingy that it's compatible with the old malls, and yeah, that would have to be the way to go because it's just dumb that we would have to do that.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely. Yeah, Big Red Man, dude, Red of the Ledger, maybe, dude. He collects coins. So, like in general, he collects
It's
coins.
true.
So because he even asked me on certain figures that I got that he didn't get. He's like, "Do you want the coin?" And I'm like, "No." So you might be able to hit him up and find out, and he would
Yeah, I
take
mean,
it. So,
Whatever. He gives a shit.
oh, you still have it in the plastic?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care at all. Harry, do you have
Okay.
any game
No, that's
toys and
fair.
rocket toys? I do not. I actually don't even know what those are.
What?
Yep.
Sounds like
Well-
pocket pussies.
They're like, what?
Well, I don't know about
They
what I
sound-
don't know about any of that. That's not what Game Toys is, though. But I appreciate the $2 super chat, brother. Always listen. You don't know. Okay, what the fuck? He doesn't get it. You'd think he'd know, right? Because Final Fantasy is the shit, but you don't really play it, which is odd. Game Toys
I play them.
has.
Oh,
Well,
Game Toys make all the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but remember you were like,
gotcha,
I don't
gotcha.
know about tactics and all this shit. But I have,
Yeah.
I got everything. Well, I got all the 7 remake, right? I got Cloud with his bike, and then Sephiroth,
Yeah.
and then Tifa's been on pre-order for 2 years. But I didn't get the Advent Children ones. Those are Game Toys. Rocket Toys does some
Gotcha.
other stuff too. So, but they're like, Game Toys is Rocket Toys is Game Toys.
Okay.
They all do that kind
I like
of stuff.
Final Fantasy. I don't love it. And then
Not
also that's
enough.
another rabbit hole I don't want to go down. So
They're fun to go down, man. Rocket has the
Uh.
Naruto stuff apparently. So,
okay.
but dude, thanks, dude, my man, dude. Thanks for the super chat, man. I'd appreciate it as well. What was I missing before we get into this, man? Somebody just said something else too, and I lost it. So we're gonna move on because I completely spaced out whatever we were talking about there. But no, that's cool, man. So you got them all. You got your
Got them
Batman.
all,
I didn't
yep.
really get anything in.
Is it just me or Sideshow
Yeah.
just really slow lately?
A little
slow,
slow, a little. Well, I mean, I think some of I don't really think it's their fault. I think a lot of it had to do with like
Yes,
the tariff stuff, and
Yeah.
then their things are starting to kind of pick back up, and then we're gonna get this like surge of
Yep. Like I'm still waiting on Shin. I'm still waiting on Hera. I'm still waiting on my
Got my
Batfleck.
notice. Got my notice for Shin. So
Oh, nice,
that ship
nice.
Yep,
Hopefully they'll
the
ship mine
exclusive-
soon. Yeah.
Yeah, the elite trooper.
What's up, Brian? How you doing, man?
The airborne.
Okay.
Yeah. Charlie's wearing hair. Are you getting the Black Myth Wukong?
No, I
figures?
haven't finished the game. But yeah, no, InArt. That's another rabbit hole that I cannot go down. I only have the BVS Superman. That's the only one that I have. But other than that, I can't. I mean, if they announce the fucking Batfleck, then maybe. But
They will.
yeah, I hope so.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's a cool figure. Yeah, it's just yeah, I haven't
Okay.
played the game enough to really love that character.
No, dude, I didn't notice you were wearing a Fuji video
I
cassette
did.
shirt.
Yes, sir. I've been really embodying like the whole retro vibe. I don't know, man. It just makes me nostalgic, for a time of my life that I never even experienced.
I was gonna say, have you owned a video cassette?
Actually, I have. I'm not that young. Okay, I'm not that.
I
young.
know.
Okay.
I was just curious.
yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah, I grew up in Vietnam. That's all we had. We didn't
Oh,
have
that's true.
Yeah,
That is
you know,
true. That is true.
We're poor. We're a poor country.
Well, it is what it is. But I totally understand what you're
But
saying.
no, I love it though. Like I love that whole old school retro vibe. Like it's, I don't know, good times, man.
Hell
Magical
yeah,
times,
man. Kylie, what's up, X-Men 3 million, dude? Yeah, man. That's great, man. But you talk about that. You talk about Superman. I don't know if anybody else is coming in. So let's just talk about it. Let's just bring
Cool.
up some soups, man. I didn't really get to talk about it.
Prepare your tomatoes and pitchforks.
Yeah, well, what I will say is, if we follow the timeline, right? We did get this really cool I think anyway, Mark III stealth suit variant Iron Man,
Oh yeah,
which I may talk about later if there's
3.0, yeah.
time. But it's a stealth suit. It's like I'm pointing where it doesn't exist anymore. My other Iron Man's out there, but the stealth suit comic origins they did a couple years back. That one I have, so I'm debating on if I need the stealth Mark III because it's just kind of neat. I love the Mark III, and it's cool to get that color. But anyway, we might talk about that. But that dropped, and
You also
then I
got,
know
what's his face?
Gregor dropped.
Gregor, yeah, Gregor.
And so if we have time, we'll bring up both of those. But that was the 3 in a row, right? So those 2 dropped, and then they dropped to Superman and Crypto. So yeah, I totally sound different. I'm in a different room, so yeah, sorry, man. For the moment, this is the mic setup. It is what it is. I can't move the other mic, so. But yeah, so for now, anyway, that's just kind of how it's gonna be tonight. But yeah, so they dropped this. Figure we can talk about this a little bit. Then obviously everybody knows what happens next, right? Is InArt did theirs, but. For Hot Toys, I just kind of wanted to chat a little bit about it because I haven't really heard anybody's thoughts on this. Hector and we briefly talked, and maybe I'll just start with you, Hector. Because I know even though none of us have seen the film yet, it's still Superman. We're still just kind of judging, the figure, not so much the movie or the actor. But you thinking this is pretty cool? I mean...
Yeah, we were... When this thing dropped, we were talking we haven't fucking, we haven't seen the movie, this and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, yeah, I'm a fucking sucker. I just ordered this.
You did. I remember. Yeah.
And then all the Shooter McGavin memes started coming out. I think you posted the Mafex one. That one's the most.
The Mafex
Shooter.
Well, SH figure art. Yeah.
Yes.
Totally looks like fucking dude from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it's definitely Shooter.
but this is yeah. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna flip through some.
Yeah. I'm in Superman mode right now. Now that the marketing's picking up, dude, it's starting to be super. We haven't had.
You getting hype?
Dude, we haven't had a proper Superman movie release since Man of Steel and stuff like that. And I just remember, all the marketing and everything like that. It was also like a Superman anniversary around the time they had this animated short with all the Superman throughout the history. And I'm getting those vibes again. I'm excited. I'm still going into the movie I'm tempering my expectations. I don't want to go in immediately going, this is going to be the best thing. And then I'm going to come out going, fuck, I just ordered 2 of these figures. So I'm just going to keep my expectations for the movie tempered.
Right.
But I am liking what I'm seeing so far. As far as this figure, I'll just get the negatives quickly out of the way. There are some suit details that are off. I think the cape kind of goes a little bit too low on the shoulders, and the Superman symbol is way too big for what it actually is in the movie. He looks extra beefy. Sweat is not that beefy.
Okay. Well, he did kind of bulk up though, right? Or no?
No, he bulked up in real life. No, he bulked up in real life. But by
comparison, like from the trailers that we saw to the figure, you think he's kind of roided out by comparison?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, okay. Sure.
Okay.
Like his arms don't look that crazy big like that. And then of course the Shooter McGavin face portrait that we have here is also
maybe a little bit.
So amazing.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
I love the base. I am a little skeptical on the magnet. That first of all, kudos to them for coming with a magnet, even though it's probably going to limit some cape posing. Maybe I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully the magnet can hold the figure for long periods of time, or more than 6 weeks, because Hot Toys glue exists in the world.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that myself too. But go ahead.
Yeah. Crypto looks like shit. I think that Hot Toys, you got to do something, dude. You got to really. First of all, this is going to be the next Grogu, because if they come out with more of this Superman's figures, they're going to have more Cryptos with him and shit like that. Or, maybe they'll have like a battle damage or a fighting post Crypto if they release Ultraman or Luthor or whatever.
Maybe.
But damn, this needs yikes. I mean, there's a giant seam going through. There it is. That seam. I can't unsee that seam right there.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, if we really want to, that right there.
Yeah, there it is. I'm just like, oh,
yeah. I mean,
maybe it's articulated, but I don't see it. But yeah, I mean, I have it on pre-order, dude. I'm getting this one for sure. The good thing about this one is that we're probably gonna get it in 3 months. So
yeah, it's got a quick release, so we'll talk about that here as well. But I mean, for what it is, I mean, CT, I forgot. I think you had it written down on no, but it was 280,
285,
285.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great price.
Right, and then the first payments are
this month.
This month, right?
This month, yeah. If you get it, boom. You know, like July 25th is the latest you can select for your payment. But MMS 812 payment starts this month if you want the Hot Toys version. Yeah,
$85.
Yeah, man. Well, so let me ask you then, CT, did you consider or pull a trigger on this? Or I mean, because I know it's hard, right? Because you have mostly Star Wars, a little bit of other stuff, but going into IPs is always like, shit, do we want to go into a new lane, even though it's Superman? I don't think we really talked about whether or not you were interested in trying to grab that, or any thoughts on the figure.
Yeah, I put the deposit down for this. I thought $285 was awesome price. It took a coupon too, a thank you coupon. So $260. For this figure. And look, I know it's coming. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy the movie. At this point, it's not about IPs. Star Wars and a lot of these big IPs have put out product, but it just hasn't held up. It just hasn't been memorable enough for me. And that's what I'm worried about with this movie. So it's a little bit early. And I know the hype of the movie and all that is going to be very strong. But am I, and I'm sure that's why they got this out early, just like Deadpool. Depending on the sales of this figure, that'll probably determine how deep they go in this movie, just like how deep they wound up going with Deadpool. So that being said, Hot Toys, I like this figure. I thought he did look a little bit jacked, a little bit more. Those arms looked a little bit more jacked than I thought, but he does. I do see the shooter, McGavin, in there, but it's early. Hot Toys.
Okay, so that's funny that you mentioned that, because Rockalon Chris, our buddy, just shared this fucking thing with me, man, that he did. All right, maybe now I'm just being a dick, but it's really Chris. He asked me to share it, but
yeah, I mean,
oh gosh,
there it is. There it is.
Christ. All right, that's funny.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing.
That's funny, man. That's so fucking stupid.
I don't want to jump too far ahead, but you got InArt.
Right.
InArt did their thing, but this is the global retailer. This is, if I go with InArt, I got to go through a third party deal. They don't have the global license for it, so there's that. There could be issues. I'm a little concerned. I did get the InArt Superman, the Cavill, and I think the Hot Toys pops more. Someone said it. I don't know who, but someone said it out in the chats that the InArt looks like him on set, and Hot Toys looks like him on film. Like they turn up the color, They turn it up, and I don't know if that's true, but it feels like it's true. It looks like it's true to me.
Okay, okay.
Hey, Lil.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up, buddy? Hell yeah, man.
How y'all doing?
I was gonna talk. Well, we're kind of just talking about in the order of things, right? Like the Hot Toys came out, and then I'll talk a little bit about the InArt. But I know you talked briefly about it as well. But I mean,
What's up?
I know we got to get into the InArt later, but that came after. So as far as Hot Toys, I mean, were you stoked for this, or?
You know what, man? Like I said this the other day. Before I go into it, did CT say "God damn it" yet?
A couple times, I think. Did you?
Shit. I missed it, bro. You know that's why I come here to see you say it.
Oh yeah, man.
I gotta hear you say it a few times. And you know, Harry cheats. But so
yeah, man, yeah.
What's going on? No, listen, man. Like I'm just happy that we're getting more DC. Period, bro. I mean that's the thing. It's just like we're getting more DC figures. But look, there's a place for both. I mean, us as collectors, we're eating good right now, man, because we have the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Like you have this version, which I don't think anything's wrong with this at all. Me personally, look at Charlie. Me personally, the reason why, and this is going to be a silly reason, and I know it is, but the reason why I go with for this particular version, why I would actually go with InArt for me is just the presentation. You know what I mean? It's just something about when you get an InArt box in hand, how it feels. I can't explain it, and it might sound stupid, but it's just how it feels. But on top of that, I like the simple fact that you get two head sculpts with that piece. It's not just one, but you get two. One is expressive, you get one, and I just love the way the closed eye version looks. It sort of looks like him in the sun, just taking the sun all in, and it just feels natural. But I agree, like the vibrant colors here pop, like they really pop on this figure. It looks incredible. And the difference between both is that you have one figure that has more of an intense look. You have another figure that looks more like he has a level of hope and optimism. You know what I mean? That's how we always saw Superman in general.
Like in general, yeah.
Was that hope? This looks more intense. Like somebody pissed him off and he's ready to go. You know what I mean? And that's dope. I think it's still dope. I think Crypto looks good as well. I love the base. I just think it's up to the person's interpretation of which one that they want. You have options to get both, or you may choose one or the other. But I just think they both look good and they both have the space. Like I don't want to pit them up against each other, even though I know it's competition between both companies. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Hot Toys released theirs early this week. InArt was like, all right, we just gonna wait till the end of the week. Let y'all live in that glory for a few days, and then boom, they hit us with this Friday or Thursday night, Friday morning. You know what I mean? So you know it's competition. You know they basically going, but again, it's up to us to decide with our wallets or what we want. Either you get both of them or you get none of them, or some people might just be like, you know what, I'm not just into it. It's not the suit that I want. You know what I mean? It's not the version of Superman that I want to have in my collection. And that's fine too. A lot of people basically I have the BVS InArt Superman, and that motherfucker's incredible. It pops.
You talking about this guy here? Hector, look at that.
Yeah.
Synchronized, brother.
Scottish means
yeah, man.
But nah, like
hold on, let me put my sunglasses on. He's
I know you
right,
think he's
man.
pale.
He is pale. He's paler than you, man. He's paler than those goddamn. There you go. There's your goddamn.
Look, I don't think he's that. I think he looks.
Which one?
The BBS. I think this looks great. I don't think he's that.
I love it, man.
I think he's that. I don't think he's that pale, but you know.
I just think. I mean, again, it depends on the lighting. But the painting. Here's the thing, and I say this. The reason why I say that it's space for both, like it really is. It's space to have both of them in your collection. I didn't, and this is why, honestly, earlier during the week, even when this dropped, I didn't jump the gun. I didn't jump in on this automatically because I just felt as though with InArt having the license, I knew something like this was going to happen, and it paid off exactly the way I thought it would. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, whoa, you know, again, there
Did
is
you just
space.
call us a bunch of gun jumpers?
Who? No. I just say I didn't jump the gun.
Is that it? We're a bunch of gun jumpers?
Nah.
Well, Hector totally did, but that's okay.
I wish I had
It's
Leal's
okay.
spidey sense that InArt was
Bro.
doing this because I had no clue. Because
Bro,
I was like, they'll do it
knew
like
it.
2 years after the movie.
I knew it.
And then
But
all
you
of a
know
sudden,
why?
it's like, boom.
Hey, boom. But you know why I felt as though they would, bro? It's
my man.
capitalizing on the franchise, bro. They knew there would be an opportunity to do it. The movie's dropping next week. They're just giving grace. Hell, they could have did
Yes.
it on the same day, but they didn't. They waited to a couple of days later. But here's the thing, bro. I don't think there's a win-lose here at all. I don't.
No, I don't
really
either.
don't.
I don't
That's why I pulled the trigger. And I thought the price was excellent. And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I know we saw the trailer.
Bro.
Everyone knows. I'm not giving any spoilers here.
Yeah.
But we know there's a battle damage version coming. You said the whole trailer was built around that. There ain't too many times Superman gets battle damage. You know what I mean? Hot Toys is going to capitalize on that.
You know what?
coming.
And you know what? CT, you know what they said?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore is crazy. My man X-Men
Mhm.
Spree. You know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
the
brother.
rumor is
Mhm.
the rumor. Now I say this take it with a grain of salt, but the rumor
Sure.
is there's another suit. And that's the rumor, is that there's going to be another suit in this film. So who knows how it's going to be or what it will be. But hell, I'm just happy. Again, I say this at the top. I'm happy that we're just getting more DC. I hope, because I damn well hope. And here's the thing: I got penalized for saying that. Some motherfucker even wrote a whole damn. Anyway, I don't even want to just give me credit to that. Somebody created a video and tried to shoot me down because of, but you know what it is. It's hate. If people ain't hating on you, ain't doing something good. But anyway, this is what I'm saying. I want. I've been saying this. And because I am a super duper fan of Mr. Terrific, I want a Mr. Terrific figure.
Well, that's the thing,
Hopefully
right? Yeah,
it's
Mr. Terrific's
terrific,
cool.
bro.
The Guy Gardner, even as fucking ridiculous as he is, and
As ridiculous as it is, bro, it's still
it
crazy.
would be kind of cool.
Well, how are you going
Yeah.
to get a Mr. Terrific when you're giving your money to InArt? You.
Oh, you can do both.
Yeah,
They
you
can
can
do
Well,
both.
I'm just saying, man,
we
is
still
InArt
mix.
going to make Mr. Terrific?
Well,
Probably.
let
I don't
me
know.
ask.
Hot Toys is
I-
going to do that.
I don't know
Uh,
who's gonna make it. Whoever makes it first gets my money. Put it that way.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing is that first of all, I got lost in the chat, guys. My apologies of who
Yeah.
mentioned this, but I want to try to scroll up because you're right. Fat Gadget, yeah. We might get a Clark Kent. Like that's another
Yeah.
option. That's
Yeah.
we haven't seen much of that in the trailers,
You
and
haven't.
But
I'm
that
Hey,
could
Mafia.
be cool.
But I'm gonna tell you, what's gonna trump all that shit? It's gonna trump both of these fucking figures is if they drop that Christopher Reeves. If they
Oh
drop
my
that Christopher
god, that's
Reeves,
what. Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna trump both. I won't give a shit about neither one of them. I'm just gonna tell you what it is because I want that Reeves. I want that Reeves and that Clark Kent. And if they give us a double pack on that, I am all in. You know what I mean? That's what I thought for sure that would come out before this.
No, well, so did I. But I think what happened was like InArt had planned doing their 2-pack that they showed off right like a year and a half, 2 years ago. But then this movie started getting in development. Of course, you're gonna want to go into like a tentpole event and put out new stuff, right? Because the new people, the younger generation, are all about the new stuff. Right, and it's hard being like, "What the hell was Christopher Reeve? I wasn't born in this '7. I don't know what this is." It's cool for us older guys that grew up with the stuff, but you know what I mean. They'll get to it when they get to it, but everybody's always gonna want to do like the new stuff, right? I mean, it's current, it's popular, stuff like that. Real quick though, Moose Stream, man, thank you so much. You celebrated 13 months of membership. Woke up in a bloody tub wearing my kidney spat Facebook. I know what he's talking about. That's funny, man. But I do appreciate that. Look, and a couple people asked. I know that Spec and Kit both put up the InArt, which we'll talk about here in a second. I think for 370,
Yeah,
something like that. Because I thought it was gonna be like 350. It's a
Mhm.
little higher. I think it's like 370 something.
Yeah.
If you guys
Well,
order from
it's-
16kit or Spec Fiction for InArt, but well, I'm sorry, Hector. Were you trying to say something?
It's for them it's 370, but for everyone else in the world, I think it's like 3 something or 2 something or some shit like that. Like
It was
the InArt's
277.
very,
It's very
yeah, the InArt's
yeah.
very reasonable.
Yeah, and I think and, you know, and when we looked at everything, and we'll bring it up, but it's very reminiscent to the InArt Superman here that we showed. Right, it has 2 head sculpts, it has like 7 hands, has both a wired and draped cape, and the magnetic flight pole. I mean, it's almost the same in terms of what you're getting. You know, pound for pound, just the new version, the 2025 movie. Harry, you've been awfully quiet, and I'm gonna bring up InArt, but I know you were like, Harry, look at this motherfucker shaking. He said, I didn't want to join the stream tonight because I didn't want to be the man who brings everybody down.
But you know what?
Hey,
I'm locked in and I'm ready to go, man.
Let's go.
Honestly, I don't even
Talk
care.
about it. Talk your shit, bro. Like before you talk your shit though, CT, I do agree though. I think that the company that will give us Mr. Terrific first will be Hot Toys. I do.
Oh yeah, InArt's not gonna do a whole line. No way. You know what I mean?
Nah.
They will definitely do that. But yeah, what do you? Go ahead, Harry. I want to hear Mr. Fuji.
Regardless of how I feel about DC and their direction that they're going, good or bad, I don't think it's good, in my opinion. For me, it just comes down to the suit design, and I feel like you guys know how I feel about this. Like that's day one. I saw the thing, and I'm like, this looks like doo-doo juice. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
It looks like ass juice. I'm sorry.
Wait, you lost
The
Leo.
fucking-
Oh my god, you there, bro? Am I cracking up? What is she calling? Doo-doo juice? Ass juice?
It's fucking doo-doo juice, man. I'm sorry. It's,
Yo, hey yo, I'm using that shit from now on. I'll give you credit.
Leo.
I'll
Please
give you
go
credit,
ahead,
but I'm
Leo.
gonna use that shit from now on.
Please go ahead, Leo.
It's fucking
I don't
funny,
know,
man.
man. The fucking panel lines. It looks like
Wow.
a
Is that enough
generic
reason, X-Man? It's
MCU
fucking
suit.
doo-doo juice?
That's
It's like,
enough
here,
reason for
fuck me down.
You know, I don't know the
doo-doo
panel
juice,
lines, the collar.
Harry, maybe they're setting you up. Maybe they want you to hate the suit, so when they do the suit change, you're like, yeah.
And that's what they
I
said
like
about that's what they said about Battinson, and we never got another suit in the movie. So I don't know.
Bro.
I love that
Dang.
I love that everybody loves doo-doo juice. That
I've
much.
never heard it before either.
That's
So
dope.
there we
I'm
go,
saying.
Mr. Fuji's doo-doo juice.
Yeah.
Doo-doo juice.
Wow. That's
All right,
dope.
so
I like
so
that.
so what you're saying, Harry? I'm gonna keep you full screen for a minute because it's
Mhm,
funny.
mhm, mhm.
Are you saying that the Hot Toys, if I understand you correctly, the Hot Toys is doo-doo juice?
He said
or
the suit is doo-doo
the
juice.
No,
suit
the
in
suit
general.
design is doo-doo juice.
The suit design. So for the production team.
Yes. Yes. I hate the collar. I hate the random panel lines that they just throw in there. Like, oh, hey, look, another MCU generic design. They just throw in some random panel lines. And then the red diaper, I don't know, man. Like, I'm
Diaper.
already not a huge fan of the trunks.
That's
in
it. I'm
general.
canceling my order.
Good. I'm
There-
already not a huge fan of the trunks already. Like,
Okay.
I'm fine with the trunks. Somewhat.
Yeah.
But this version of the trunks, that's not even that's just a diaper. I don't know, man. Everything about this design is just
Doo-doo juice.
terrible. Yeah, doo-doo juice. That's the only way
Okay.
for me to put it. It's doo-doo juice. And
Oh. All right. First love
Yo.
juice. Now
I
doo-doo
don't
juice.
know,
All
man.
right.
Yeah.
So wait. Well, all right. So like, I that's fine because everybody's got opinions and I love it. I probably wouldn't have chose doo-doo juice or ass juice for the design.
I've been preparing that term.
You have, and I look. Nightwing's not a fan of the suit either. I brought up the InArt now because we kind of looked a lot at the Hot Toys, but
Yeah.
so
yeah.
out of either
Thank you,
one,
Natalie.
I'll stick with you here for just a second, Harry, as I flick through these oddly positioned photos. Where the fuck is more of the other? So okay, so so it doesn't matter to you if it's Hot Toys or it's InArt. It's not.
It doesn't matter for me, but I can tell which one is better, and it's definitely InArt. I mean, like even when you look at the sculpt, you look at some of the like details on the briefs or on the fucking diaper. They just have way more details on him and way more accurate. So I have to give it to InArt. The only thing that I don't love is the color. I will say that it feels a lot darker than it should be, in my opinion. It's the Hot Toys one pop a lot more, and that's the only thing.
I was going through the trailer to compare, color timing and everything like that. This looks a lot more like when he's like indoors, like especially like in the Fortress of Solitude. Like his suit kind of looks like this shade, and I was struggling to find like a scene or whatever that has that vibrant color like the Hot Toys does. So we'll find out next week and stuff like that. But I feel like at least this looks like the movie color grading.
Okay. I also feel like it's I don't know if it's just me, but is the neck too short? I feel like some of these shots he looks like he's got no neck.
Do you think it's because it's not a neck through head sculpt, or
I feel like the neck could just be a little longer, like the body that they use, or it could be the collar. That might give it that
collar
weird...
might be thrown in. Because I think it looks. You don't think that?
This shot it looks fine in this shot.
Yeah.
But some of the other shots, I'm like, where's his neck?
I suppose, like right there, it's hidden because the way he's leaned down. But
keep going.
I feel like
it looks a little too short there too.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Go ahead, Hector.
I love the side ones because he's all like, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?"
Well, listen, I will I'll bounce around.
Also, crypto is better, in my opinion.
Well, yeah,
InArt's crypto is much better than the Hot Toys crypto.
I think much so as well, but it's all really a matter of.
I just can't get past that. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it really is all opinion, though, right?
It's gonna live in your head rent free for the next month.
It is.
In my head, I just see regardless of the suit, and I understand Harry's point of view though, because you really dislike a lot of the MCU style. Like it doesn't seem practical. It's like, why are there weird etchings and things through a lot of the outfits that don't make sense practically, which I get totally, but this is it, you know what I mean? This is the costume design they went with.
I think the best example is the Homecoming Spider-Man suit. Like, hey, let's just throw some random panel lines in there that makes no sense and doesn't need to be there at all just because, I just hate that.
Yeah, which I get, I totally understand, but this is what we got. So I mean, I'm not discounting the doo-doo juice and all that what you were mentioning, but because this is our suit, this is what we get. I mean, well, hold on a minute though. But I'm looking at the BVS sitting here on my desk, right?
Yeah.
And that's got a bunch of unnecessary shit on it too.
I wouldn't say so, because
you don't think the weird
they're at the places where I feel like it should be on the suit. With this one and that Spider-Man, for example, it's just all over the place. Like, hey, just throw one here, just throw one there randomly.
Oh, okay. So you're saying because it's just kind of really has got the etching on the leg and the thigh area. It's not like everywhere just for the sake of let's throw in some designs.
Yeah, and for the BVS suit, for me it works because it's an alien suit. Like it's not just the panel lines on the BVS suit. It's like it's the little scribbles, on the S and like around the biceps. It's an alien suit, like this is a human person suit. Like why is it? I don't know.
Okay. Justin McFly. Oh my God, will InArt do Spaceballs? Because if they do, holy doo-doo juice, I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that everybody's latching on this doo-doo juice.
That's actually pretty
right. Like if you worked on that If you worked on that, it definitely paid off because that shit was fucking funny.
It does pay off.
Bro, it's the only show you come to. You get a chance to hear CT say "God damn it" and then do the
dude.
come on.
Well, I
don't get
kinda,
no better than that, bro.
I agree with the Watcher, man. It does remind me of
Same
New
here.
52 as
Yeah.
well. Same with you, Hector. Yeah. Look,
Yeah,
okay. So
dude,
look,
New-
you talked about it
New
earlier,
52
Hector.
gets
right?
a
So,
lot
yeah.
of hate, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the new 52 either because of that.
Yeah, 52 definitely. It's like an amalgamation between the new 52, especially with the collar. Here's the thing, and I said this even about, this is where I agree with Harry on the way the suit choices was. When we get, like, for instance, bro, when we see, and I hate to keep going back to it because that's my Superman, Christopher Reeves, bro. They didn't have any unnecessary lining or anything on the suit. It was just the suit and for what it was. You know what I mean? And with the trunks on that suit, as practical as they were, it just fit and it looked good. With this, and I think where they could have, I just think maybe or possibly the suit choice for him and how they added the padding, not saying that they added padding, but just the material or whatever, that's what may throw it off because it looks a little bit more beefed up and you can't really see a more grizzled chisel type of Superman character that we're used to. So it looks, it's it's one of those suits that's going to take a lot of getting used to. And they didn't really, I'm like, all the different designs and stuff that they had, because they do the same thing with the MCU. And I agree, Harry. I don't. It's like a lot of that. Like, I just don't think that
it's like unnecessary flair.
Yeah, right.
Like
they don't need to add all that. Just make the suit for what it is. You know, make a well-defined suit. That kind of shows the person's physique, and let everything else go through in production. You don't have to add all this extra. Because I never, even with Cavill's suit. We got that disaster of a Justice League Whedon film where all you got a chance to see was everything blatant, and I'm like, come on, man, like for real, you know what I mean? But yeah, I would agree. That right there, they didn't really have to do. So I get it.
Yeah, it almost feels like they're like, oh, we don't know what to throw in there, so let's just throw in some random design. Just because it feels empty.
I get that. They're trying something new, I guess, too. Because I mean, I'm not, just in their defense, right? That Superman, we all know what Superman looks like, and if you squint your eyes and you kind of just blur the suit, you still see Superman. It's blue, red, the S, the boots.
Yeah,
it's hard to kind of change them up. Right, so what do you do? Because you still need to have that iconic. When you look at that, you immediately see Superman, regardless of the actor. I mean, even if you just took off the head sculpt and there was no head, you'd be like, "That's Superman. That's how he looks." So, what can you really do? Maybe add weird line. So I get it. I get both sides, right? Because they still need to make it look like Superman. But what can you? You can't change much. So let's add weird lining and stuff that doesn't take away from the color and. So I get that. I do get it. I don't agree with it, but
think about it, bro. Like, I'll give you an example real quick. CT looked different in Transformers compared to how he looked in Do the Right Thing. He was a different character. CT, he looked totally different from the way he looked in Transformers compared to the way he looked in Do the Right Thing, bro.
You were in Do the Right Thing?
Was I?
Hey, he looked even more different in the Big Lebowski.
I'm like, who is he comparing me to and Do the Right Thing?
Who did you play?
He played Falcone in the Batman.
Falcone in the Batman. That's what I'm saying. He was Falcone in the Batman as well. See, he looked different from the way he looked as Falcone in the Batman compared to the way he looked in Transformers.
That is freaking. That's funny, man. Oh fuck, man.
You ain't gonna be able to see that shit now.
Oh no! Well, just like I'm not gonna be able to get doo-doo juice out of my fucking head for like a year, which is hilarious. But look, but guys, seriously, all like joking aside, though, I think it is a matter of obviously preference and just your own opinion. I can't definitely say because I mean I don't have the end all be all. My word is not scripture, but I think InArt is better. From the photos that we've seen so far, that's just my opinion. I put a poll in the chat. Most of you guys have already voted. I know some people are getting both, but I just wanted to know, like, what do you prefer? So you guys in the chat, I already see there's 130 votes, or it's 72% prefer the InArt. Again, some of you, I know Hector, you're getting both. That's not really the question. It's just, you know,
see the movie. I'm uninspired.
that's a big thing too.
I'm not gonna spend $400 on an InArt figure that's gonna sit in the back of the display. You know, so if I'm not totally inspired by the movie, then $260 for a Superman that I'm gonna get a Superman anyways. I want every representation of Superman. So that alone, he's gonna come in. But am I going to spend $400 or $370 on an InArt Superman? The movie experience is going to dictate that.
Got you, and that's
because
valid.
for $260, I'm good with Hot Toys. It looks good enough. The price is great, looks great.
That's valid.
I will concede the InArt looks better, but also I don't know, man. My Cavill wore off on me. My InArt Cavill wore off on me. I'm like, man, he is pale. He looks like
I do remember that you were excited and then it kind of waned a little, right?
And he's pale too. He's fucking pale too. I don't know how you people don't see it, but
he might be.
Superman gets his power from the goddamn sun. He should be sun-kissed.
There we go.
He should have some kind of little complexion going on, but I
He's
don't know.
got a little bit there.
He got a little complexion right there, though.
He's got some rosy cheeks.
Yeah, a little bit, little rosy.
We'll see how these things look when they show up. Because my Cavill looks pale, dude. He looks like white privilege fucking Superman, dude. He is super fucking duper pale.
So you know what I like about this though, man, and I even like about discussion, but I like the simple fact that we get these different interpretations. If we all have Cavill, and again, like we can live in the space where, again, like just like the comics, we got Elseworld versions of them, you know, different versions of Superman.
Right.
You know, we're talking about Superman 1 million. We're talking about, you know,
Superboy
Prime. If we're talking about, you know what I mean, like all these different versions of the Superman character, bro. I love the simple fact that we can get that, and it'll look good. I mean, I definitely can't wait to see Supergirl as well.
Yeah,
again,
I'm excited for that.
More, more DC. Definitely, I'm happy about that. But the likeness, again, the InArt likeness is just better, bro. It has two, and you get two sculpts. That's the
well, and the wire.
I come out of that movie, and it's a banger. I'm like, man, that movie. I might be singing a whole new tune. I might be like, InArt definitely bringing it home. Awesome movie. Need the, you know, but
I get you, bro. I get you, bro. It's valid. That's valid.
Now I will say this, and again, this is all preference, guys. This is always preference, so I have to preface the sentence to preference my preference. That I know a lot of people were saying, hey, I prefer the Hot Toys base. I get that. And CT and I, we had a discussion earlier, which
the Hot Toy base, the base is better. I will say that the Hot Toys base is a bit better, bro.
I'd say it's more elaborate, but which is cool. But this was a topic of conversation that we were having because which is a whole different story because I just don't have the fucking space, right? Ideally, yes, CT and I were discussing, you kind of want to be able to have that space to show these elaborate dios and bases and stuff, but I don't, right? A lot of my figures I get too much, so for me I like this base better because it's low profile, right? It still is a nice little square. I can get it in there, you know. If I have 30 figures in a Maji case, but then they all had elaborate big bases, I could probably only fit 10 in there, right? So, and it would look cool, no doubt. It would look sick with all their appropriate bases or diorama pieces that they come with, but for space, I appreciate that this is a compact page. Well, I'll tell you what, it's better than this base because this is just a slab of concrete. It's still low profile.
Hold on.
Sure.
How are you going to display Superman? Like 9 out of 10 times. How are you going to display him?
Well, flying, of course.
Flying.
It's gonna be hovering.
Okay. So that being said, you have to use the base, right? You want him in a flying
Yes.
thing. You have to use the base. So that being said, that one that you just held up that you were hating on, I like the size of it.
No,
You know,
not hating.
they
I'm not
should give
hating
you-
the size. I'm saying it's drab. It's just a slab of concrete. I like
They
that
should
this is
give
the snow
you-
with the crystals.
They should, with this display, they should give you a secondary, simple display, just so you can get them flying. You don't have to have the elaborate, scene. This thing, just a smaller display, so you can have them flying and get them up on the air for what you.
Fair. I see a lot of you guys in the chat for Hot Toys because the likeness isn't there, and that's what I want. No joke. Sometimes that's cool because it's a representation of just Superman. Maybe you don't want it to look like an actor, which I totally get.
Bro, go to this skull. Go to that one where it's just him looking straight on. I mean, that looks exactly.
Well,
like
there's a few. Well, here's our Crypto. I'll say Crypto looks
Well,
better.
you know what? If you back up that last comment,
Wait.
Because here's the thing.
comment?
That
Where?
the crypto's dope. Yeah,
That looks great.
that crypto looks incredible. Well, at least I know Harry won't get it and cheat, so we good.
Did Mafia just disconnect?
Where? Are you talking about Skywalker?
Oh, there we go. Now you're back. Okay.
No, I'm here.
You're back. You're back.
Those
now
monster-
we can.
What?
There we go. Your
You're
audio was
breaking
cutting
up a
out. You
little bit,
froze. Yeah.
How about now?
Okay, you're good now.
Now you're better.
We're good.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Look. What the fuck is going on here, bro? Hold on.
It's Iron Man.
The whole
It's
Tron
fucking Tony
thing going on
Stark.
here.
Word.
I got P-Rock in here. I didn't even notice you, bro. Like,
Bro,
but now,
I
what
don't-
the?
I don't
lurking.
think I've ever seen this man's eyes before.
Wow. Play Macho
It's a
Man.
little too bright. I don't know why it's so bright. My end is not that bright. What the hell's going on?
It's rather blue.
I don't know.
I love it. No, I love it. What's good, dude?
1 second.
Oh,
He's blue.
all right. He's disappearing. Right.
It's
And
too
Tron,
bright.
dude. Which is awesome, man. Yeah, no, Crypto looks great. I'll give P-Rock a chance. He's working on his stuff.
I'm here.
I agree. Well, you're not there. Like your camera's off. But yeah. But Crypto, yeah, definitely much
Definitely
nicer.
looks dope. bro.
Still,
like
I do have a concern about the InArt though.
Yeah, I do
Is
want to
that-
hear your thoughts, Hector. You talked a lot about the InArt or the Hot Toys. So go ahead. I want to give you a couple of seconds.
I mean, it also has a little bit of inaccuracies, but it's closer to what we see on film. However, there's no pictures of him with his arms up. And you kind of need that if you want to put him in a flying pose, even though the base is only that type of pose. But, like, you got to have something where he has his arm up in the air, just like the Hot Toys one, and that kind of worries me.
You think it'd be restricted, sort of?
Yeah, it's not going to be as forgiving as the Cavill one. I feel like that suit's going to be like a little rubber.
Hector, I got a question for you though.
What up?
Did you get this?
I did not. You know why I didn't get it? Because I didn't get the Aquaman movie one. Is it badass?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh man.
Yo, Hector, man, if you can find it, bro, please get it. I would tell you, please get it, bro. Out the box. You know what they address in this? What they address in this is the head sculpt itself. Like what? Just the helmet. The tubes do not restrain the articulation. You can go up and down, side to side. It's so light. Yeah, bro, it's incredible, bro.
Okay.
It would have been awesome if they had the actor's head sculpt too, man. Because I would have loved.
I know
to
it would have, but bro, if you can find it, pick it up. I guarantee you won't.
Dude, no, because then it's gonna make me get the Aquaman movie version. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Hector, and I'm gonna leave you full screen just for a minute. I like to showcase everybody's displays, and you know that. And those who don't, or maybe tuning in, your DC is just. Or your collection in general, right? With so much DC.
Oh,
and
well,
it's
and it
so cool
continues
to see
Yeah, I love
He's
it,
down
bro.
there too.
Oh yeah, and it even goes down there. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice, bro. Nice.
That's the bread and butter.
That's
Yeah,
a
man.
clean collection, bro. I love it.
Thank you.
I don't see a lot of people that are hyper focused on DC, and
Right.
I appreciate obviously the setup, but because you mostly collect DC, you pay attention a lot of
Mhm.
the details, and like how you said, I got to custom this fucking figure because it's just not
Yeah.
accurate to the film or this or that or the other. So, and you know, earlier in the show, you were talking about Hot Toys, in the suit and everything, and then now looking at InArt, do you feel like they're both, or like this InArt might be a bit more accurate or proportioned, or is there any difference that you know? Because you were so excited, you pre-ordered Hot Toys in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
And we didn't know about InArt, but even though now that we know, you're still getting both, but you've had a little bit of time to soak it in and look at both photos.
Mhm.
Right. So here's the deal. I was in the same situation with the Patterson Batman. I was like, I got the Hot Toys because it's out, and then I got the InArt. The
Yeah.
InArt is superior, but then I got the InArt one in, and I'm like, I don't know.
Oops.
I don't think this Patterson InArt is as good as, like, dude, like I literally sat for like 2 hours looking at the movie and then looking at the InArt and then looking at the movie and going, there's something going on with this InArt figure that's not jiving. And there's a lot of things that the InArt, in my opinion, got wrong. So for me, the Hot Toys one is a much more superior representation of Patterson. It's not 100% for sure, but it is, to me. I see what I see on the TV or on the movie with the Hot Toys. So I'm not going to go ahead and jump right away and going, yes, this InArt blows the Hot Toys one out of the water, which it really doesn't do because both figures are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I will gladly display two. I'll probably have, because if this suit is restrictive, I'll probably have the Hot Toys one in like a full-blown flight pose, obviously, since it only comes with a wired cape. So but I mean, yeah, this shit looks great, this looks incredible, but not until I get both in hand will I make my final opinion on it, because obviously these are just prototypes. These are going to change when production hits and stuff like that, so we'll see. But I'm super happy with both. I'm just so happy that InArt's giving me a drape cape. I'm not a fan of wired capes. I mean, it's just I want, when I put it in my shelf, dude, I just want them there standing in a museum pose, and the drape needs to drape.
Well, yeah. I mean, like if I bring you back one more time, you know, like how your figures are chilling, it would be kind of annoying when they all have like these wired, and you're like, fuck, I just kind of want it to just rest and just be in this kind of nice stoic kind of look, and you kind of can do that with the wire, but not really. You know what I mean? It still has that pull, and you know, it doesn't have that gravity that you're looking for to just have it drape. I mean, that's the point of the name, right?
I took that's a custom cape on the Keaton Batman here. The wired fake fleck sucks. I'm getting a custom cape for that. I have a custom gray cape for my black suit Superman right here. And then this is a Tony May cape on the Man of Steel one. It's just, dude, and you know me, bro, with the fucking. I have like 12 nightmare jackets.
So many jackets.
That shit's like chasing a dragon, bro. Like I'm like, oh no, this one's great. No, wait, this one's even better. So you know,
yeah. And I know you bought like a dozen capes as well. So
yeah. I mean, shit, dude. I mean, fucking A. Here's a cape. And...
Oh, do you have some just sitting around?
Well. Yeah, here's the original Hot Toys cape. Here's another cape. I'm just like, you know, it's like heroin, but in fabric form.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Okay, P-Rock's back. I want to bring you back in with Neon Tech, P-Rock, which is fucking hilarious, Pedro. You're up and running. All right, looking better. What's good, P-Rock? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Sorry for being a little late.
No, that's fine. I wasn't sure if you had fights. So I was like, I'll just send you an invite. You want to come on in? And what made you decide to go all Neon Tech, Tron?
I was watching Tron.
You're watching Tron?
Yeah, Acid. No, I don't dip my toes into that.
No. Okay. I really like the setup, though. The colors are
Appreciate it, man.
Like a surge to my
I
brain,
just need
man.
my
The
like a
overload.
discus. I need the. Ooh, damn,
Oh
my-
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
come
get some of those glow sticks and just start fucking raving in there on your own, man. Late, you came from the future. Look at that.
You woke
Hell yeah, dude. What?
How is it?
what
It's
do
like this. Like, I come in peace. Is that the Star Trek? This is Star Trek, right?
Yeah. There
This
you
way,
go.
this
There
way.
you go. Yeah. Live long and prosper.
So which one's I come in peace then? Isn't it this way then?
I don't know about I come in peace, but the Vulcan salute is exactly that. But anyway, Dokinator's digging your Skull Knight statue.
Look over here, Dorkinator.
Dorkinator?
Orkinator.
Docinator. Keep saying it wrong.
Damn.
My bad. It's the second time I did it.
Oh boy.
There we
Oh,
go.
my bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My
I know,
bad,
let's
bro.
flip.
Docinator. Anyways, go here.
That is fucking cool.
It was in my
man.
head too. It's like, don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Don't do it again, Lumi. What's good? Typecast Neon Tech.
What's up, Lumi?
P-Rock. Well, check out Dork. Fucking P-Rock. So
My bad,
we're
yo. I'm
gonna-
so sorry. I did
I
it
know.
again, man.
What are your thoughts on these, bro? Like,
I need a minute, man. I'm ashamed.
you need a minute. This guy needs a minute. All right. Well, look, we all know. Look, Moose. I'm actually going to talk about the Gorn a little bit. I'm going to talk about the Gorn a little bit before we wrap, because at least there's some stuff going on there. While that's happening, though, dude, Rockamon, man, dude, thanks so much, dude, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Wait for J&D. Rumor has it that it will be made with space platinum silicone forged in the heart of a dying star. It will probably only cost 20 grand per figure, so maybe get two.
20K for version A.
Oh my god, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, J&D is just a whole different fucking ball game there, man. But P-Rock's setting that up. We'll flick through a few more of these photos.
No, I'm good.
You good? Okay,
Yeah, no. So I know I agree with
Superman, bro.
what everybody said. You guys said a lot already, so I agree with most everybody says there. I will say I think the NR probably in the looks, maybe the pictures. I just love the way they did the cape on the NR, like the pictures, the promo pictures a little bit more, and it just looked more like lifelike, like from the pictures I've seen. Maybe just the lighting, or maybe just it was just better pictures. But they're both amazing figures, I think, and I think the movie's gonna be amazing. I don't want people getting a lot of hate from the movies, even the suit. I don't mind the suit. I'm happy
You
they
don't
kept
think
the
it's doo-doo
trunks.
juice?
No,
There?
I don't know.
No?
It could be
Okay.
doo-doo juice or mud butt juice. I don't care what kind of juice.
Mud bud.
I don't care what kind of
I
juice.
like
All
it,
right.
man. I enjoy it, man, because it kind of kept it to the classic. Like at least the color. Like I forgot. I think it was it could have been Hector. He's the one that said, like, you see it and you see Superman. Like right away, just the colors and everything. Just say it. I enjoy the suit. I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm excited for the movie. It's been a while since I've been excited for a DC movie, so I'm excited for this one. I don't mind the whole people complaining that they're just getting thrown in there because people want the reboots. I'm tired of reboots. Throw me in there. I'll figure it out myself later on. It'll make me want to watch the movie more than once to figure more things out. So I'm all for it. The only thing I would say that Hot Toys does have better is the base. Like the base is bigger on the Hot Toys one, and it's a little more dynamic. Like the NR ones, their bases always look kind of tiny to me. Like you just.
You want the bigger, more elaborate bases?
Yeah, or at least the NR one is nice, but at least have the ice should have been a little bit taller, at least in the back portion or something. I do like the fact that you get that clear kind of looking like the
rod, the
the
stand
rod.
base. Yeah.
I like that. It doesn't look too cheap. So I just like the NR one in general overlooked, but you can't go wrong with either one. You can't go wrong.
I don't think. Yeah, I think both options are very cool. I think the NR looks better just from, like you said, from a photo perspective. I just feel the likeness and proportions are more, from what I've seen, just aesthetically pleasing. I prefer what NR looks like, but I think they're both great. Spice Runner Lows is a great point as well, though, bro. Like, and CT, we talked about that earlier too. That this is already ready. I mean, your first charge is in July.
Yep.
Hot Toys. I'm sorry. Your first charge is in July from Sideshow, and 3 payments. So it's similar to the Deadpool announcement. Like, it's ready to roll. It's coming out in the next 3 to 6 months, versus the standard year and a half that we typically wait for. So InArt's probably going to be a little while. I mean, to be fair, they have been kind of cranking shit out lately. I'll give them that. But I don't know if it will be out, right? If you're just eager beaver, right, you're likely going to get a Hot Toys before anything, right? Hot Toys will be in people's hands, I think, before the InArt. But X-Men, dude, dude, thanks so much, dude, for the 5, dude, appreciate it. And his diaper will be filled with real jism milked from Mr. Sweet Corn himself by the hand of 40 virgins. I appreciate it, bro. It's fucking awesome, dude.
The InArt one's the only one that comes with like the head that has like the closed eyes, right?
Oh yeah. Hot Toys just has the one head sculpt. Right. So
I love that head, man.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool looking. You know, I like the closed eyes. I know some people they don't like it, but I for an alternate sculpt, I like. It's somewhere in here, but
yeah, they got the nice
I like
picture,
having an alternate head sculpt that's not very expressive, and I like that. He's still a stoic. He's not angry or smiling, or, you know, I like that. It's a cool option. You don't have to use it.
This head right here is like, this is me after I don't take a hit for like a whole week. I don't smoke weed for a whole week. Then I do that first hit.
You're like, you just start
that first one. You're just like, woo! I feel like the sun's hitting me, and I'm just like feel powered up. Like, oh, I'm about to run through this brawl, man.
Funny, man. Look, and and I don't know Lumi either, right? Ready to ship drops. The reason we don't have Artisan Black Widow yet. It's weird. I don't know if it's like the tariff thing, or they're just getting Sideshows just getting stuff when they get it, and things are coming in and in different orders. I'm not really sure. So enjoying that shit. Yeah, I mean, look, you guys are fucking funny, man. That's my face with my 3 kids at Target. Oh, jeez, man. Jay, what's up, brother? So sorry I couldn't make it tonight. I'm having some computer problems. Yeah, I wasn't sure, but that's all right, bro. We'll talk. Always, man. Miss you, man. But it's okay. We'll see you soon, brother. Hopefully, get your computer figured out. I know he was having a webcam issue earlier, and so we'll see. But yeah, I mean, dude, guys, what are we at on the poll anyway? I'm just curious. We're at 142 votes, 145. My shit lagging, dude. Almost 150 votes, 71%. Damn, you guys are really. It's favoring InArt. It's favoring InArt.
Real quick, man.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Dude, whoever gets the reins of the Brave and the Bold movie, don't be a fucking coward and give us a blue and gray Batman to go with this Superman, please.
That would be badass. We don't really get that. We don't.
Nope.
No.
We got the Bale one.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
No, I don't. I'm not a big fan of that.
That's doo-doo juice. Yeah,
I will kind of. I'm gonna kind of wrap up our Superman conversation here in a minute, but before I do we have any other final thoughts or anything about these two? Like, I know, Hector, you're getting both. CT, you really want to see how the movie is, even though you've got the Hot Toys, because it's a great deal and it's ready to go. There's Superman representation, totally cool. Whether or not it's going to be, I need to get both, or I need to even get more figures if they make them, is obviously dependent on how the movie's successful.
I actually have a question. Do we know how much the InArt one is retail?
Retail was $277 US, which I thought was very reasonable.
So that's that's cheaper than the Hot Toys.
Yeah, Hot Toys was $285 if we're going
for everyone
pound.
Around the world, not us.
Gotcha.
Right, but typically, like I said earlier, 1/6 kit, Spec Fiction, they both have theirs up listed for $370, I think. So they do have about $100 markup. That is the other caveat, though, right? That Hot Toys is global. You order from Sideshow, your local mom and pop brick and mortars, your favorite retailers, you'll get it.
Yeah.
InArt is same as most of their products. You're gonna have to order it overseas or know a local guy that's getting them, like Spec Fiction. But so you're not getting that Sideshow guarantee that I can just get this anywhere in the world. You can still buy it, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. It's standard. InArt doesn't have the US, so you have to they're the backdoor loopholes how we get the figures. So and again, I don't know how quickly this is going to be coming out, but not bad. You know, if you're buying Sideshow $285 plus maybe tax, maybe shipping, if you have no points, no thank you codes, shit like that, you're still probably looking at $330, $340 for the Hot Toys after tax, ship, whatever. So $370 shipped, you know, from Kit, you know, is comparable, right? I think if you look at it that way, but yeah, it's slow, or it's gonna be a little bit slower, right? Hot Toys is ready to go. Yeah, Spec's good to go, man. Sometimes he was slow with InArt, but he's legit in the fact that you'll get your product. Earlier, I know with his InArt products, it was slow. It took forever, as Hector was saying. Don't use Spec for InArt. I don't mind if you want it right away. Don't, because he had I don't know. He says now he's got better distribution, but you'll get your product. You're not going to get Toys Wonderland or Pop Collectibles or, you know, something like that where you're going to get fucked over, or, you know, a William Wang dude disappears with your money. It's not that won't happen. You'll get it. You just may not get it right away. You know what I'm saying? I know some people are still waiting on this shit. But anyway, aside from that, do we have any other thoughts on these two?
I don't know if it was said yet, but this figure is slated for Q2 26. So
a bit of ways away. Yeah. About a year. Spec is US based, California. So yeah, I think Kishi's still waiting for his Batman. So I don't know. He said after like the Van of Steel or something had new distribution. Who knows? Rockamon Chris in the chat got his 4-pack Joker like almost right away from Spec. So I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he fixed his distribution with the newer stuff, but the older stuff he might be waiting longer. Like the Batman,
it was a difficult, like my what is it? I got when I got
you had something you had waited for a while, right?
Well, it was the Batman all-in set, you know.
Okay.
So that one, it took a while to get in. I sort of understood because it was the all-in set, and they had already sent out like the single versions and stuff like that. So it did take me a while, but I will say that the BVS Superman, it was kind of quick. It was quicker than I thought it would be. Yeah, it came through a bit quicker. My Paul Atreides I got through InArt, so I got that. You know. Yeah. Which that came quick, and that was, you know, Otherwise, like I said, I mean, I think it's just, you know, what it is at that time. It's depending on how you get it.
Well, that's what's great, right? That's the ultimate deal, right? When InArt has a global license figure, so for us in the US, and we can order from InArt direct on their website, that's I wish, you know what I mean? That's one thing Hot Toys does. They got Sideshow for that. But if InArt can do global shit all the time, I know they want to. They believe me, they want to. But that process is smooth. That was quick. I know a lot of us, right? The Paul Atreides. I don't remember what else. It was quick though, right? I mean, you got your Paul from InArt direct. That was fairly easy, quick process.
I just wanted, because I wanted the kangaroo mouse.
Get the mouse.
I had to get kangaroo mouse.
Well, that's a great figure. I know you and CT love those movies.
Oh my God. I cannot wait. Hey, CT, speaking of which, did you see who they picked, or who's playing the kids? Who's playing Paul Atreides in their kids?
It's Momoa's son, right?
It's Momoa's son.
Yeah.
That's right. Bob Bob.
Yeah. Momo, and the thing is, the girl that they picked also looks exactly like Zendaya.
Really?
Right? Yeah, bro. It's crazy how they did it. It's cool. I cannot wait.
All right.
Not wait for that movie.
I haven't seen it. I've tried, and I do enjoy
watch
the
Doom
movies.
yet?
They're just slow. No, I watched them both.
Oh, okay.
And then I watched them again.
Oh, okay.
Because when I watched them on my tablet in like Discord. We were hanging out. We just watched them. I watched them again on my TV on the big screen, big enough, right? And they're much nicer on a bigger TV. I mean, they're beautifully shot and filmed. They're just a bit slow, but that's
It's
okay.
too grown up.
A
for him,
bit.
Well, it's not.
It is not.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Let's
Morgan,
not go
get it.
there.
Walk that 9 out of here.
All right,
Beam 'em
I'm
up.
not.
Work again.
You think Star Trek's fast compared to the pew pew Star? No, we're not going to get into that right now. No, it's just it's slow pace.
CT's funny as fuck.
It's like Andor, bro. It's like Andor. Andor's a great show, but it's slow. You can't tell me those Dune movies are fucking fast paced because they're not.
Asshole.
They're not. They're not. All right.
I think Andor's
I
better
don't even
than
know. I don't even know where that voice came from. 'Cause I don't even talk like that. All right. The Star Wars people talk like that.
I can't, man.
Oh no, you're gonna make me appreciate it, Sinister. Hell yeah, brother. No.
Say the words, Anthony. Say the words.
Which
Call them-
words?
The one that starts with DD. Say it, man. Just call them
Doo-doo
what they are.
juice?
Yes, that's exactly how you feel about those movies.
No. Dune is
I'm
not
kidding.
doo-doo juice.
No,
It's great.
Doo-doo juice.
Dune
That's how you
juice?
said
Is that what he said? All right. No. Yeah.
Nah, man.
No. Me fucking too, X-Men.
Part two is a lot better. I'll say that. Part 2 is a lot better.
Absolutely. There we go. More civilized. Speaking of Star Trek, let me bring this up really quick because this is an interesting thing, and I know a lot of people had a lot of where did I put this? A little confusion, maybe. For those interested, because I know there's a lot of people interested, is the Gorn from the original series is going up, and I know a lot of people. Where is this thing?
The Gorngery.
I don't know. No. I just don't know where the hell I put it. The fuck? Hold on.
Exciting.
Anyway, so was it July 8th? I think.
Around the corner too.
It's gonna be going up for pre-order. But what people were confused about was how it's going to go down. And basically, what happens is here. I'm gonna try to actually bring up the post so people can see this. Let me see if I can. Bear with me, guys. 1 second. Where is my tab? Here it is. Boom. Okay. So, because a lot of people were wondering this, as far as getting this, and it's an early bird selection is kind of basically what's going to go down. So, July 8th, the Gorn will go up for pre-order on Exo6's website. Just like any other pre-order that has normally gone up on their site. It's only on Exo6's website. It's not going up to Big Bad or Side. Nobody's getting this allotment. So what will happen is, July 8th, for those of you who are wanting to order this, when you go order the Gorn, you can order it. It's fine. You'll be able to order it right away as soon as it pops up. But however, right, about a week or so later, right, July 15th is kind of what written down as, is that you will be randomly selected 300 people. So you would get an invoice at that point for early fulfillment, which is going to give you the 300 are going to be like ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? Like they're good. They're ready to ship basically, essentially very, very soon. So you'll be randomly selected. If you are selected, then you'll get that final invoice that you'll have to take care of. And then you'll get the early bird basically of these Gorn. If not, more will be available, and your order, if you pre-ordered it and you weren't selected for an early release, you'll get it when it releases later next year, like when it's available for everybody else later. Does that make sense to you guys? I know a lot of people were wondering like, well, am I going to be able to get this, or is it only going to be 300? And oh my god, and that's not going to be the case. It is basically kind of what Moose was saying, right? So out of those, you will be getting something. So this sounds like no. So which is cool because it's just an early batch, and I think that's pretty neat. But I know a lot of people were a little confused. They're kind of like, hey, I don't understand. Like, am I gonna miss this or so? Ricardo, what's good? Thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate. I was just kind of briefly bringing up here with the Gorn. Yeah, exactly. So, and that's the thing. No, it's random, and Engine had decided to do something like that. If you'd already ordered from them, exactly, Moose, exactly. If you've already ordered, if you're a new customer, if you're a first-time buyer off X06 website, you will not be entered, to my understanding, and that is specifically to combat the scalpers. So. Any thoughts? I know CT, you were excited for this. I mean, I know that some people definitely wanted to know.
I'm going for it. I know someone's trying to tell me to throw in the fight, take a knee, but fuck that, man. I'm going for it.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. No, definitely. I know you're excited for it. So
yeah, man. This thing, as a kid, the Gorn fucking triggered me, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. This was early on. I mean, early
backstory.
years.
What is it? Are they alien? Is it alien?
What's that?
Is it an alien? Like, is there any backstory?
No, it was just Kirk was put on a planet with them, and he fights it out, and he's chasing Kirk on this planet, and they have a long fight. But if you look at this thing, man, it is scary as goddamn hell. As a kid, he's just got a mouth full of teeth. He is your reptilian overlord, and it's very primal, and that just triggers that fight or flight goddamn response when you see the Gorn. Man, he is a nasty looking thing. Can't wait to get him home.
I wonder if this will play. Just so you can see while I P-Rock, or those who don't know, this was back in the original series. This is the Gorn, bro, right here fighting Kurt, man.
Better watch out, P-Rock's coming for you.
The best fight.
Oh my god! Why is he wearing glittery chef? Why is he wearing like a golden chef apron?
Bro, this was the original series in the '60s, bro.
It looks like Godzilla does.
So, how cool is this? It's a methed out Greedo. That's what it was, yeah. So, it's pretty badass. This is the original Star Trek, bro. Doc, this is one of the original. Anyway, so it's such a cool, iconic. I know it seems cheesy, it's dated, cool. Whatever.
I like
it's cool to have. It's cool to have, man. So I wanted to show you guys. Like, you guys have never seen this. This is crazy. Bro, this shit's
a billion times.
Okay, all right.
My ears.
Yeah, I have no ears, but they hurt.
Yeah. As Moose says, Gorn episode was the last broadcast episode. I know a lot of you guys are saying boss or boss. But this is before New Hope. This is 1968 or 69. So Star Wars once again ripped off Trek, but I digress. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Oh, look at this shit.
That's funny.
Like, yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I know. I wish Rob was here. Rob couldn't make it tonight. So again,
he almost got him too.
Whoa! Yeah, exactly. So, but this is great. This is fantastic.
You should come with a rock. Does it come with a rock accessory?
No, but this is exactly how it is, man. So, like I said,
so cool.
July 8th, right? What is that? Monday, Tuesday morning. You guys have a chance to get, out of the 300, the early bird adopters. So, otherwise, next year, he'll be coming out for others. But yeah, bro, classic, right? Blur Dad knows what's up. He is a huge Trekkie. Yeah, Agent Silver Fox Gordon looks like my ex-wife taking the house and money. That's funny, man. But yeah, 10 days, of course. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. You're gonna have to order it from X06 website direct. So, what's Moose saying? You have no clue how many times I watched the Star Trek original series in syndication babies. Syndication. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, Moose. I understand. Next Generation was more my bag. That's my generation when I grew up, but I always still watch the original series, so it's cool to have. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to, we wanted to talk about that, bring that up. I don't talk a lot about a lot of Trek. I probably should more, but that was a big deal. So I kind of wanted to bring that in and kind of riff on that. I don't know. I may end up doing another stream this week, actually, now that I'm kind of getting set up in this room, because there's still other stuff. Oh, the Superman cape is just hanging out. That I kind of wanted to talk about, but I don't know if we can run through it all tonight. But now that I'm in a different setup, maybe I'll do that. But do you guys have any other thoughts on anything? Charlie, dude, I really should. And maybe I will, man. Maybe I will. But yeah, I mean, Pacific Wharf, I mean, I can bring that. So, I mean, do we have time? We
Sure.
can. You guys, we have a few. I don't think we can get to everything else, but definitely let's go to Hot Toys. I don't know if he's captain, commander. I'm CT.
Commando, come on, man.
No.
Jesus.
I'm not joking around. I didn't know what his
Don't do
rank
it.
was.
Don't do it.
Second cousin Gregor.
Respect.
I
Have
don't
some
know. his-
goddamn respect. Clone Commando.
Okay.
Commander
I didn't know what
Gregor.
his rank was.
He
You know what I
is-
mean? I didn't know if he was. Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway,
Commando. He is 212.
he's so this is an Obi-Wan trooper.
Yep, he's from the 212 Commando from the 212 Battle Group, Foxtrot Group, Battle of Sarish. He also trained the TK troopers. Later
Mhm.
on, they grabbed him, forced him. The first batch of TK troopers, stormtroopers, he was made to go ahead and train those guys in a secret facility in Darrow. And we run into him later down after the war when Rex is got a fat belly and he's old. Him and Wolf are hanging out on an ATTE on Selos. It's Wolf, Rex, and Gregor, the three clones that made it through. Gregor's, man, he is crazy. He
Is he?
yeah, man, he reminds me of Doc Sizzle.
Yeah.
He's got that Doc laugh. Hey, that's Greg. He's a little crazy. Stop it.
Scooby Doo over there.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
He's sick. He's brain damaged. He's had amnesia. I mean, he's got a hell of a story. I've already said way too much, but he's got a hell of a story. Great figure. As Commandos, he's not part of Delta Squad. Again, he's not Delta Squad.
No, because that was, to my knowledge, that's the old Republic Commando games that I know.
Exactly. Right on. So I've been screaming for Gregor as they've been releasing those Delta Squad. I'm like, give me this. This is the guy I want. This is the Commando I want.
I
This is
love
the
the
one I
camo.
want. So very excited to see him show up. And man, we got so many more coming. I just want to speak to my clone builders out there and just remind you, I mean, we still got Sev and Fixer from Delta Squad coming. Now you've got Gregor. On top of this, they've teased Clone Commando Neo, right, with the Bark Speeder. So that could be coming.
Mhm.
Jetpack Trooper could be coming. Utapau Trooper could be coming. Hard Case could be coming. Clone Commander of the 212 and Clone Trooper of the 212. And then the Death Star Detention. So right there, you got 9 figures that potentially are out there that could come in at any moment. You add that up, that's about $2,500, man. That's about $2,500.
Yeah. He looks really cool, man. I don't know because I didn't watch. I don't think that was that situation you guys were talking about, Bad Batch. 'Cause I don't
No,
remember
that's
that-
Clone Wars.
What was
Clone
this,
Wars.
season 7 or?
Well, if you're talking about the ATTE,
Well, just like this,
that's
exact-
Rebels.
That's Rebels.
Okay.
Yeah, but what you see This outfit here, this is Clone Wars. What you see, this outfit here is Clone Wars.
Because I remember Dylan mentioning something, right? Like as you mentioned, he came in with Delta Squad, and I was like, what? Because I only know the games, Republic Commando, you know, so that's why I wasn't.
He's all over.
Okay.
They start him and they brought him back, and then he ends up in the end with Rex and.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it is limited. It's 2,500, right? And you guys know, I saw it in Discord, right? The RSVP was up. I don't remember. Is that when it comes up? Did they announce when it comes up, or
They have not told us when this thing's coming. We were hoping maybe Friday, 4th of July, right? No. So this is going to be lingering out there. This thing could drop anytime next week. You know,
Okay.
so it's going to be a stressor. That and the Iron Man, right? Those are both coming soon.
Yeah.
So get on the RSVP. You know, make sure you're ready and stay tuned, because you know they could just put it up. You know, they could just put it up.
Yeah, they might not even do what they did before, right? No queue. They'll be like, "Oh, it's there. It's up for
Yeah.
pre-order." Oh, sorry. Leo, what are you into this?
No, I think it's incredible, bro. I mean, I love, you know, like he's already said everything we need to know about Gregor. If you didn't know, you know, definitely he has a checker pass, but he is reliable still. You know what I mean? Like, he's definitely a reliable character. He just has sometimes an unconventional way of doing certain things. But you know, he's like an accident. I used to call him like an accidental MacGyver, because like that's just who he is as a character. Like he's like, you know, he rigs anything. He's like a no nonsense, but really like a really eccentric type of an individual. But yeah, man, I as much as I love it, I just don't agree. You know, even though it makes sense, I just don't agree with the exclusivity, bro. Because I think these things.
No, yeah.
I just still don't agree with that. You know, because you know these are clones, man. People would want clones. People really, really want to have these clones, bro. And there's a way that you can actually do. Even if you make it exclusive, go back to when they used to do time releases, bro. You know what I mean? Go back to that. You know what I mean? And that would
I think that would be a better option than.
It definitely would, man. Like it's you know what I mean? But I just don't agree with that. I'm just one, but I would love to have it. And if I get a chance to get it, then yeah. But
okay,
I just don't agree with the exclusivity portion of it. That's all, because it's a beautiful figure, and it's a lot of people that would want this. Like literally a lot of people that want to have this in their collection. And I just knowing behind a wall. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like how everything's exclusive, because I wanted all of the Delta Squad, like I said, because of Republic Commando. You know, and I have Scorch and Boss coming in if they do Fixer and Seb. But I for that's all I wanted to go with. You know, and not a whole lot. And yeah, I mean, not everything's going, but yeah, some shit's going. Of course, I'm sticking.
It's all gone. Don't let them, kids. Don't let them fool you.
He's been waiting all night.
This show's changing. It's not even going to be Tales of the Dark Side. It's going to be Tales of Starfleet soon.
What the fuck ever?
All the Star Wars is gone, kid. The cupboard's bare.
I still got a nice amount down here and more coming.
Yeah,
I'm planning for the future.
Luke Skywalkers from Return of the Jedi.
Wow.
We're gonna talk. We need to talk.
Yeah, I know you want one. I know, but no. So we'll
we don't. I don't want one of your Lukes. No,
you're gonna want a Luke. I got plenty of Lukes. No, but I mean, I've got Malgus and Nihilus coming. Dark Empire Luke. More Legends, bro. Give me more Legends. Give me more OT. That's really where I want to focus my.
Well, you're about to get more Legends, bro.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait, bro. I really can. Blurred Dad, dude. Thanks so much, dude. 39 months membership, dude. I love it, man. Appreciate you always, dude. Got the red and blue suit Spidey today at retail. Nice, dude.
Word.
That was the. Are you talking about the red and blue? The final suit from Homecoming? I think that's what you mean, right? That one with the snow base, with the rooftop.
Right one.
That is a really cool looking. Fuck yeah, dude. Tetris Trooper, Silver Fox. I love that camo. Dylan also is 28 months, brother. Man, appreciate it, dude. Always, dude. Gregor legitimized Commando's outside of the game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that,
Yeah.
dude. So,
Yeah.
we know what he looks like, though. He says so. You wish it came with a head sculpt. That's
Yeah.
I
I
know.
wish all of them did, but you know.
Yeah.
Just
You look
wanted
like
to
Shooter McGap.
Dylan reached out to me earlier today, talking about he found somebody. The big problem with these commandos are, clone collectors will tell you they're not accurate. They need to be a little bit bigger. The outfits need to be a little bit changed. So he found a guy who does custom changes for the armor, and you can go ahead and buy the custom pieces and upgrade your commandos. So if you're that guy who can't sleep at night because your commandos just aren't reach out to Dylan. He'll go ahead and drop you that link and get you straightened out there. I'm good with it. I'm good with these guys.
They're just as is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good to bring in all the commandos, but then again, I'm good with that Hot Toys Superman, right? I'm not a Superman snob.
This looks awesome though, bro. Like
I do love the camo. I really do love the camo.
The camo and the bleedy yellow in this is just attractive, bro. It's just an amazing looking piece, like straight up. Yeah,
I like the marks on the helmet too. It reminds me of hockey mask.
Yeah,
it is pretty cool. I do love that.
I just love the light up T visors too, bro. Like they're just incredible, man. Like that, the commando I have over there. I'm like, man, it just pops, bro. Like it really, really does. This is a beautiful piece.
They do, man. I USB'd my
gorgeous, bro.
my
So
Scorch and
Yeah.
Scorch I did. The Imperial Commandos I did for sure. It's awesome, dude. It's badass lit. So
CT, are you getting shinies, bro? You getting all whites?
What's that? Yeah,
you getting all whites?
All clones, all commandos, all things.
Got you.
Star Wars.
Got you, brother.
Yeah. What about you, Harry? You are a fan-ish, no?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Harry. Don't you goddamn do it. Goddamn.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't like the piping.
Doo-doo juice.
Is it? Oh,
no, I'm kidding. I love my clones. I love my clones.
Yeah, because you have clones and prequels, so I didn't know where your direction.
I think CT kind of mentioned it though. I have a problem with the molds for these guys. They're just a little too small. So if anything, I would make my own. I would just 3D print my own parts and make my own commandos.
Yeah.
Because they're just a little bit too small for me.
A little too small for you? Okay.
I like it.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Juice.
Okay. So yeah, juice. So yeah. But I don't know about P-Rock. I don't know if P-Rock's there or not, but
I think he's there. I think he's still there.
yeah, maybe he's not, but maybe he is. But yeah, I agree. He does look great. He looks great. So I'm gonna.
This was a shock. This was a shock. We were expecting Sev or Fixer, one of the ones that they teased.
Yeah, because they teased the squad, and then.
And man, I just every time they put one out, I would just post a picture of Gregor. I'm like, this please, and people are like, stop saying it, leave it alone, be happy with what you're getting. And I'm like, man, I was just being the fly in the ointment.
And look what happened.
And it came out, and you're like, now I gotta buy it.
Oh, now you gotta buy it. If you're like, hey, where is it? But
what's the crazy part about the clones is they drop them, and it's like they drop it, and I look straight at the clone, and when I'm looking at the clone in my mind, I'm like, please don't look up, don't look up to don't look up to the left, don't do it, don't look. And when I look up, I see the exclusive tag. I'm like, these motherfuckers, here it is, man, straight up. Because Brenza sent me the actual link, and when he sent it to me, the first person, the picture I open up doesn't have, I can't see it until I just scroll over, and I'm like, oh fuck, here it is, bro. Damn. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Some things I don't mind exclusives, I really don't, but it seems lately, in terms of at least Delta Squad for me, it's like it's all exclusive. I'm like, is this all gonna be? I have to chase this, and I know CT, you had mentioned it too. If you're a clone collector, it sucks. Yeah. Oh, the Anakin and Pod Racer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
It's psyops against clone collectors. They know we're all in, and they just want to
And they
check
just want
us
to try to.
more,
All right.
the exclusives, and they want to make sure you stay interested and you stay on your game and you keep your pre-orders going, you keep your army building going.
Is that so? Wait, is that in the box or is that just the box? Like, do you already have
This
them
is just,
out?
I have him out, but this is in the box, bro.
Okay.
This is just the box itself. So if Lumi's watching, he's already out the box. I'm just showing the box.
I really wish
And,
he had a reverse suit.
He's over there. He's over. He's actually over there.
And you're
bro.
saying great. I know I got you full screen for a sec, but great figure. You really think like
Oh my
he's
God, I love
well
it, bro.
made? And...
I'm so glad I got it. I'm so glad I got
Dude,
it, bro.
I love Black Manta. I loved his voice
yeah.
in the cartoon, man. Black Manta,
bro.
he was just so cool, man. I mean, Aquaman, who did he have? Who could he go up against? You know, so Black Manta was awesome, man.
Black Manta was amazing, bro. I as soon as I saw, because remember a few years ago, I would say like maybe 4 years ago, as a matter of fact, there was a custom option. A guy was putting.
I saw that. Yeah.
And you can get it, and I missed the boat on it. Because here's the thing: the same guy who did that one was the same guy who was also doing a custom cyborg. And then Hot Toys like, nah, we gonna do it.
Oh,
And then they did it, and I got to cut the cyborg and the Black Man. I was not missing out on this Black Manta, bro. I am a Black Manta fan. I love the character, bro. And I'm telling you, this figure they do it so much justice, bro. Like literally,
jealous.
Love
They
it.
should have had him kill the kid in the movie. Just like that.
And that's the thing, Charlie, too. I'm not sure because I don't really collect a lot of the DC stuff. He was kind of in and out, right? Like he didn't seem to have a big stock, figure wise, right? The Black Manta, like
bro, I think it was a
comic
really
book
short run. I think it was a short run in the you know what I mean, with Hot Toys. It wasn't really.
And then we were overwhelmed with Star Wars, Attack of the Clones, and everything like that. Because I remember I wanted it bad, but it was like outside my wheelhouse. And I'm like, man, but Black Manta, you're never gonna get another one. I gotta get. And he just kind of got by me, man. God.
And that's the thing. The only Aquaman that I have is the Justice League version. That's the only one I got. I don't have the movie version because I remember like people were talking about the articulation. They were talking about like just how restricted the suit was, and I was like, oh, all right. And I was going into this thinking that they would probably release that stealth suit, and they didn't. But I knew in general I was still going to get that Black Manta because I was like,
you want the Legion of Doom. If you want to build that Legion of Doom,
bro,
you're gonna need them.
Yeah, bro,
You're gonna need them. Right?
Definitely need it.
I don't want to talk about it right now, Charlie. I know you guys want me to keep going, but I will briefly, because as Tim asked if anybody's going to be grabbing it.
I'm grabbing two.
I would like to get to him.
Two.
I think CT, you're down for that, Hano Iron Man.
I'm
You're
not.
not? Oh shit!
I love it. I
think
he looks great. I'm not big on. I told you I have a small window for Iron Man. It's Bob Layton Iron Man, and you know this isn't. This could be a Bob Layton Iron Man, and he looks great. But man, you know what I want, and they proved it with this figure. It can be done. Give me Hano Colossus.
I know.
You did it with the Iron Man. You made it look great. You showed us metal, silicone skin. You showed us deliver it. Just like the Gregor, deliver a Colossus. Come on,
that's what I like right there, baby.
Because my Magneto arrives next week, so I'm definitely excited about that, bro.
Oh man,
I cannot wait, bro. So you're right, yo, CT. If they did a motherfucking Colossus, bro, like that shit right there.
When you get that Magneto, you're gonna be crazy. That reignited my Hano passion again. I'm like, because I had that Wolverine, I'm like, man, he looks real good. And then they did 100 other Wolverines, and you're like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, man.
You got the Magneto, and I'm like, I'm back. Okay, let's go. You know, and that Iron Man would say, keep the X-Men coming.
Bro,
more X-Men. More X-Men. More Hano X-Men. I'm digging the Hano line.
the Hano line, even the black suit Spider-Man, bro, that fucking figure is incredible, bro. I love that version.
Very happy with Hano, man.
Yeah, Hano is so much love, bro. So much.
You
love.
hold that Magneto and you're like, and then you're like, man, this is $175. This was awesome. This is awesome.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, for what you get with it, even like the Iron Man is, of course we know they're slightly over 200. I mean, I get that, bro, but still, for everything that you get, and the simple fact that they use that medical silicone, it looks incredible, bro. And it's the classic. Because I was gonna stop. I told you before I had stopped at the Chrome 2.0 from Iron Man. You know what I mean? That Silver Centurion. That's what I call it. But and I was gonna stop after that. But then this Hano Iron Man dropped, and it's the classic version. I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yes.
And the two masks on it, bro. I was like,
his eyes look incredible.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
maybe the best feature of you can see Tony's eyes because in every other Iron Man.
Yeah, you don't get that.
Yeah.
Aside from the Mark One, because there's a head sculpt back there, but even those slits are kind of hard to see through on that. So I love that with the Hano, that you get the eyes like that, which is cool. Yeah, Julian. Yeah, he passed away.
Bro, I didn't even know he had cancer, bro. I had no idea. Man. I had no idea because people were hoping that we would get like a multiversal version of him, and in Doomsday, and now we know. You know what I mean? And that's sad to me, bro. That I met him, and when I was living in Australia, I met him at Supernova in Australia, at the Olympic Park around that time.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Bro, he's such a cool dude, bro. Like he is so he's as suave and smooth as he is on any show that he's on, bro. Anything that he's ever done. But he's like a polite dude. Like he's super incredible, man. And I just
it's a shame, man.
Man, cancer is a bitch, bro. Like straight up. It is a bitch, bro. I hate that, man.
You gotta count our blessings every day, man.
Yeah, we do, man.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. I was the Mark III. We'll talk about later. That's cool. I like it. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but the Mark III stealth is cool. I don't know. Bring it up.
It looks good. It looks bro.
Cool. I love the Mark III.
Cool.
You know me. And
it looks
stealth.
Incredible. Even the chrome and the blue on it looks good.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, bro. Again, what turned me off about it is the exclusivity. That's it.
I know. I know.
I hate that, but I mean, as much as I hate it, you come to expect it with pieces like that, especially with
that. I didn't mind though. I don't mind that being an exclusive because it is a weird. It's an MCU Mark III in a stealth clone or a stealth color palette. I'm cool. That fine, make it exclusive. But I get the other shit. The clones. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because remember last year, I got it's in my Iron Man shelf behind me, but the Mark VII black and gold that was exclusive.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Fuck!" But I had to get it because I love that Marvel Now. You know when he had that color, the black and gold kind of trim. It reminded me of that comic run, and I was like, "All right, I gotta get that color." That's
real
cool.
Quick before we move into anything else, Harry.
Yes, sir.
You okay? So this, what was it? Last week or the week before? You put up a clip. Oh, is that the movie you're shooting right now?
Which one?
Did you? It was like you had like I think it was your crew. They were like both of them were.
I think it might have been like some of his recent work collage. Is that what it was? Video?
That's like a really short like reel that I put together of some of the stuff that I shot over the years.
Bro, like you got some skills, son.
Oh, thank you.
He does. Thank you,
he does. You got some skills, son. I showed my boy Trav that shit. He was like, "Yo," he thought it was a movie. You know what he thought it was, bro? He thought it was the raid. He thought it was the raid. He thought it was a shot from. I was like, "Nah, it's not the raid, bro. This is my boy Harry." Yo, you guys.
I think you're talking about that one fight scene that I shot.
Man.
Yeah, right.
Man.
It's I don't know if you guys have seen Flashpoint, the Donnie Yen movie, Flashpoint.
Yeah.
It's got some of the best fight scenes I think still up to this day.
It does.
So we wanted to kind of recreate that. So that's what we did.
Bro, you killed it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, that's what you want to do. But go ahead.
Right. But speaking of shooting, we also just wrapped shooting our Death Battle thing on Monday, on Wednesday, and that should be up within the next 2 months or so. So
And
you
can't
do
talk-
like
you can't talk about it yet.
I can't talk about it yet, but
so you do like reenactments of like certain scenes and stuff like that. Like you'll do an homage to it and stuff like that sometimes.
that's what I do sometimes. Yes, but
So can you do me a favor?
yes, sir.
Can you shoot CT as from Batman, the Batman, bro? Shoot him
Falcone?
as Falcone, bro. Can you please?
All
do
right,
that, bro?
CT, just
Please.
fly me over there.
Yes.
Fly me
We
over
gotta
there.
get, we gotta get
CT,
CT to play
and, I'll turn
Falcone,
you
bro.
into
Just one
Falcone.
time, bro. Come on. Come on, CT. Just
No,
one
all right.
One
We can
time,
also
man.
have him.
Come on,
We can
man.
also have him chill out, under some wrecking balls and
Yeah, bro. Come
Hell
on.
yeah,
La Rata
man.
El Rata.
Transformers.
That shit is funny, man. Dude, Ben, what's up, my man? How you doing, brother? About the rap, but I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, dude, Harry is modest. His shit's dope, bro.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
live
feel-
long.
Thank you, community. Thank you.
I love that because that's what you like to do anyway, and you just incorporate that into
It's
toy
incredible.
photography. But
Yep,
you really
exactly.
want to do movies, like, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can.
That's the dream. Yeah, that's the dream.
You know, man, just a quick shout out to Bob Dylan. That
Oh, my
guy, his
Yeah.
game has elevated, and I know both Harry and Mafia have helped him with that. But AI, he is killing it. He's using it.
He's having a lot of fun, man.
People have
Right.
mixed feelings on it. AI, I get it. I
I don't.
I love the way it looks,
Out
bro.
there, I love
Yeah.
it.
I love the way it
Yeah,
looks.
he's on
Uh,
vacation, enjoying himself. But if you're by any
Yeah.
chance watching this, man, keep it up. That
Speaking
stuff-
of which, towards the end of this month, he's actually gonna fly me over to his place so we can do some shoots, just me and him.
Word.
Oh, really?
So, yep. So
Nudes.
Be careful, don't go in the back room. Hey, there's no puppies. He's got no puppies in the back room, man. There's no-
Wow. Okay. So what he
So,
wants
yeah,
you
be
to
on the lookout for that.
basically film and do a collection tour film of his stuff.
We're probably just
Yeah?
gonna do some more photos and maybe some AI stuff together. I don't know yet.
Oh
But-
wow.
Hey, Harry.
Okay.
Harry, when you go
Yes,
over,
sir.
wear a hat or
All
a
right.
helmet the entire time.
That's
He-
funny.
he
Well, we
likes-
all hung
he likes
out.
rooted
We-
figures, bro. He might take
we-
some of
Yeah,
the scalp.
yeah, you might take
Well,
some.
no,
Harry.
we hung out in Vegas. We all went to dinner and shit. It was fun,
Yeah,
man.
we heard about that.
It was good, man.
Supposed to be
Hey,
on the
I'm
down
just-
low.
Come on
I'm
in.
just saying.
Put your
It was
pants
sweet.
over there next to mine. Yeah.
Me, Harry, and Bob. No, we had fun in Vegas. No homo, man. It was just a good time. It was
have
just
to
a
say
good
that.
time.
Wait a minute.
I can hear Bob Dylan's voice, yo. I can hear Bob Dylan's voice.
He's like, come on in, put your pants next to
Go ahead, put your
No,
pants-
it
go ahead,
wasn't
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
whatever.
It wasn't like that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, grab that
It wasn't.
baby oil. Come over here.
It wasn't. Photograph him like
Your
one
ass
of
over here.
No, it wasn't like that.
Grab your
We all just
camera
hung
and
out,
baby
man.
oil.
We went to the
What the
Star
hell,
Trek
man?
convention. We hung out. It was fun, man. I'm just saying.
Corn
That was a good
Further
time.
you have
It
to
was a
explain
fun
it,
time.
Anthony. The less good it sounds. The more.
Yeah, we all just fucking jerked each other off. Yeah,
There we go.
Circle
yeah,
jerk.
no,
Yep,
it was
there we
it was a good time, man. It was fun to hang out. It was just fun to hang out with everybody and to see people. It's always fun to meet everybody when you can meet somebody in the community and just fucking chill. You guys know, celebration,
Man,
Comic Con,
man.
New York,
Monster.
right? It's cool to hang out with people and meet people. So, yeah, man.
Jeffrey said, pause whiz. Yeah, bro, pause whiz.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That's fucking. Yeah, man. But no, that'll be fun, man. Harry, when are you gonna go out? Do you guys know yet? Or
Probably the 19th is when I'm gonna start flying out.
oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Just hang out for a couple days, or
Yeah, a couple of days, and yeah, hopefully we'll get some cool stuff.
really cool, man.
Oh yeah.
Badass, dude. Well, look, I'm probably gonna roll, man. We're like 2.5 hours. It's been really fun, of course, hanging out. I'm glad I can stream in my room. I know the setup's a little weird. I don't have my mic. I got a headset, but
Yeah, it works.
what are you doing? What are you doing shaking your head, P-Rock? What's going on?
No, I was laughing at what you guys were saying, not you. Everything CT was saying still flashing my head. The whole dinner.
Oh, it's just coming back to you now.
Put your pants next to mine.
All right. Well, at any rate,
Take them off one leg at a time.
One leg at a time, man. That is
Come on
funny,
in. Put your pants next to mine. Who the fuck says that, bro? That's crazy.
I don't know, man.
Damn.
I don't know. Yeah, 2027's coming. Start making plans. And 2026 for my Star Trek fans. We're not going to Vegas next month this year, but we're going next year because it's the 60th anniversary. That's fucking huge. Just like 50th Star Wars. I mean, it's a big deal. So if you're going to Vegas next year for Trek, we will be there. It'll be fun. Harry, I'm sure you're going to come hang out with me again. Hopefully Bob comes out again. I know other people. Ben, I don't know if you can get out there. I know you're far away, but 60th anniversary, it'd be cool to meet up with a lot of you guys. I've met up with a lot of you guys already in Vegas the past couple of years. It's been fun. A lot of people showed up, from the chats and in the community. So it's fun.
Oh,
dude.
Ben went out there?
The Ben has not gone out there, but a few others did. I'm saying hopefully that'd be cool if he can make it next year. It'd be sweet. And I sound different. I'm wearing a headset. I'm in my room, dude. Dude, everything's different. Look, this is not my normal display. It's my other display. Which you guys often don't get to see.
Baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Yeah. So
is this your new streaming spot?
I think it's gonna be. My old streaming spot is still there in the living room, but it's so hot.
Gotcha.
And I had two rigs, so I was like, what if I can set this up in my room where it's much cooler because it's hot as fuck out here in the summer. And then people get to see the other stuff that you don't normally see. Out there is like my vehicles and all my other figures. So I was like, maybe we'll do it this way. And the only thing I couldn't do is bring my mic. So I'm using a headset while I'm in here. But no, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, dude. So yeah, man. Sinister definitely. He's flying into the US. He'll be here for Star Wars, which will be awesome. That'll be fun, man. Dude, Charlie, roll out, bro. Come hang out, man. We had fun, man. We just had fun, dude. It was cool, man. Went out to eat, chilled, get to hang out, bro. Just have a good time. So, other than that, man, you guys got anything? P-Rock, you got anything coming up?
LWO Friday, this Friday.
You're still shaking your head. You're still
because
ruminating.
Because I forget about it. You're like, then you end the show with, come out, we'll just have dinner. We all hang out, and then once you say that, CT's comment comes right back in my head. You just put it right back in it. Say we're gonna go get dinner.
So should I say, hey, we'll go out for drinks? We'll go drinking.
That's even worse.
What do you say? Come hang out.
Just come hang out. Come hang out. Come hang out. We'll come hang out. We'll have fun.
We'll laugh. We'll have a few drinks. Like Die Hard, right? I don't know.
We got puppies.
We got you want some candy?
Hold your pants down.
Yo, what is CT on tonight?
I don't know what's going on.
You said we got puppies, bro.
All right.
Did you say we got puppies, man?
Oh Jesus! All right.
What the fuck is that?
Ice cream.
I don't know what's going on. I don't.
Where's CT? Where's the real CT at, bro?
I don't know. I don't know.
Put your pants. I can't get over that. I can't.
Atomic
Don't want any of that doo-doo juice. So, look, man. So LWO, I'm sorry. Did you say you were hosting it next Friday?
It should be Mario. I think Mario's hosting this
Mario?
Friday.
Okay, this Friday. Okay, all right. Fucking Lil. Lil, you doing your international?
Yeah, we doing it tomorrow.
I need you to be like Collectors Lounge International.
Interstellar. Intergalactic.
No. Something with a T at the end.
Collectors Lounge International.
So it would be CLIT with the periods. I don't know what the T would be though. What would the T be?
Show.
I know. But every time I see it, I'm like, I don't know. That would be funny. Collectors Lounge International Titties. See, the point was to not be sexual with the name, so it's
I don't know. Collectors Lounge International.
There you go, teen.
I don't know.
Pedro.
Yeah.
There you go.
Still don't sound right, man. Nah.
Collectors. No, I know. I know. I'm teasing. But you're gonna do your show tomorrow morning?
Yeah. We do
Okay.
it tomorrow, man.
That'd be funny, man.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
That's fucked up.
I know. No, I know. I'm just teasing. No, it's cool though. That's why I was like, are you doing that tomorrow? But
Yeah.
and then Wednesday and anything coming this week or
Man.
he's oh,
He's like, what?
Bro, I can't with y'all, man. We had do the juice, put your pants next to mine, puppies. Like, wow, bro. Like, anyway,
Gotta be on your toes. Gotta stay on your toes.
we're gonna have Collectors Lounge tomorrow, comic book talk with friends Monday, Say What Wednesday, Uncivilized Scoundrels, and of course Figure Flex Friday, man. So, and if anything is going to be released, of course we'll do an episode of The Corner as always,
yep.
man. So yeah, just keeping busy, bro, as busy as I can. Keep
yeah.
busy and keep sanity and keep the peace within the community, bro. That's what I love. It's like it's a level of escapism and we can have fun. We can look at each other's collection and all y'all can put y'all pants next to mine.
I do, me too, bro. Yeah, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
No, I mean, not really though.
Man,
not
I
really
just,
though. But no, I'm kidding.
Just enjoy it,
That's
man. I just, this. I don't think this community really realizes how much the community means to me. Really, really does. It means so much to me, man.
Same.
Without this,
same.
life would be so much worse without this community, and I just love it so much.
100%.
So
Well, you
it's out there,
know, I know I'm gonna wrap, but I mean, can you believe it's been like 5 years, dude? And I think you and I were both like less than 100 subs. Like we were like
It's
had
been
nothing. And like
5. It hasn't been 5, bro. It has
Yeah.
been 5 years, bro.
at least I want to say 2019, but we're 2025. So
Because I didn't really initially start streaming until about the end of 19 and going into 20, because that's when I was
Right.
with Will and everybody else over
Mhm.
there. And then it's been 5 years, bro. It's been
Yeah.
about 5. And the thing is, like, if you look at it from a certain standpoint, as much as we've been doing it, it seems like it's been longer.
I know.
But
Well,
it's
we've
only
been
been 5
collecting
years,
longer, or definitely,
Yeah.
before even saying, "Hey, I'm going to turn on a camera."
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's beautiful.
so just to be like, it's funny in my head because I remember that shit.
Like
it
when
was
you think about
yesterday.
it, bro, like it's like when we started and how we started, and that's progression. But the one thing I could say about it is, Mafia, and I'm pretty sure you share the same sentiment, is the consistency of
Yeah.
what we do, and we commit to it because we love it. And through this, we've spawned so many different relationships. We've encouraged other people to start streaming, and you know what I mean? And people advance as far as their photography and stuff like that. It's been incredible, bro. Like, that's what this community is all about, and I love it so much, bro.
Me too, man. Even when I'm like, fuck, I'm broke and I can't buy anything,
Yeah.
or I'm going through my
Bruh.
own shit, I'm like, it's always
Hell
fun
yeah,
to be
bro.
with
Hell
everybody
yeah.
and everybody in the chat and the
Hell
Discord,
yeah,
the Facebook
bro.
groups.
As long as we keep
Fun,
looking
man.
at it from that perspective, we can drown out all the drama, all the bullshit, even the bullshit that's in the community, bro. We can drown that out and just collectively enjoy what it is that we collect. Appreciate everybody's collection and the discussions that we have, man. Like it's
I
it's
just
nothing like
tune
it,
out
bro.
anything. It doesn't matter whether it's some people just complaining or every post is
Yeah.
like this or that. Just tune it
Yeah.
out.
I just
Because that's
Yeah.
anywhere. It's
Yeah.
you know what? In my head, I looked at it like, I'm trying to get too far off track, but like in my head, I try to think of it like, well, if I go see a movie or a new show comes out or a new album comes out of like a band that I like or a new book comes out, doesn't matter. You pick it. Somebody is always like, nah, fuck that sucks or this or that. It doesn't matter what medium you're in.
Yeah.
You can even be collecting shoes and being like, I really like these new shoes, and people are like, these shoes are fucking crap.
It's
I want billboards. So
yeah,
I just,
bro.
dude, I'm like, I don't care. That
I just
you-
look at
you
it
get what
like
you
people
get, I get what
are
I get.
passionate. Yeah,
Yeah.
people are really, really passionate. Sometimes people take their passion too far, but the people are just passionate about it, bro, and that's what it is, and deservedly so. If like you've been doing this for a long time and you're just coming into it and you just really appreciate it, that just shows the love. That's what I want to say, the love for the collection and for what we do. Even when we have these discussions about the companies and who does it better, bro, it's you know,
but it's fun. It's like,
fun.
oh, cool.
Like,
you know,
it's
I want to
absolutely
see this
fun.
guy get better, or
Hell
I
yeah,
like this
bro.
better,
I love
and that's, you know,
I love it. I love it. For the small pocket that we got, bro, we cherish it, and it grows how it grows. But at least we know we got it sacred. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
bro?
and that's what I enjoy the most, because any
Yeah.
other hobby, bro, and like 12 scale is cool, and 12 scale is much larger of a community, right? Obviously, versus 6. So our community is not very big anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't imagine, like we're a nice little group as it is, I think, and to
Exactly.
just, you know,
It's
like
beautiful, bro.
it's fun
It's
to be able to like, cool, what's up, buddy? How you doing? And, you know, oh, this is cool. I'm excited. You excited?
I look
I
at
love
it,
that shit.
bro. Listen, and honestly, like, and then I will move on from it. Like, I took losses almost every year. I've lost 3 friends. I've lost my uncle, my grandmother.
Yeah.
Like, I've gone through a lot within the last 5 years. And if it was not, honestly, and we say it, but people don't understand it, if it wasn't for this community, bro, if it wasn't for sitting in this chair talking to everybody, coming down here looking at my collection, being able to repose and always expecting something new, and man, like, I would have been just worse. But
Yeah.
the community is what kind of gets us, you know, through. And I really
I agree. Yeah, like Charlie. Yeah, it's like a virtual bar.
Mhm.
You know, it's like Cheers. You know, we all get
Yeah.
to hang out and talk, and
And we all got memberships,
looking,
bro.
man.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got
yeah,
memberships,
yeah.
bro. I feel that, man. I love it.
we got the CT card and the
Hell yeah.
brother cousins platinum, and no, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. No, it's all fun, guys. I love it. I love
Hell
it hanging
yeah,
out with
love it,
everybody. And I feel bad sometimes, like when I can't stream. Like if I don't stream one night,
Life, bro.
you know,
Life
because
is
you know
okay.
shit's going on, and I'm like whatever. But then I'm like, well, I want to hang out. And
Whoa.
And then we get
Mention
moments like
Bob.
that, bro.
That was me. Ooh.
Pull my heart out real quick.
I want to really come join. I think
I
that's
wanna-
spoiler.
There you go.
What?
He's coming
Did I
back.
miss something?
Oh,
You
my
back?
pants next.
No, you froze. You froze
You
during your
froze for a
heartfelt
second.
moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, well, I didn't freeze.
Now you gotta repeat all that.
I didn't see it. So.
No.
All right, laugh it up. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'll check the replay. Anyways, yeah, it's all fun, man. We're probably gonna wrap.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it because I really gotta go. But I watched Thunderbolts and I enjoyed it. I was surprised. Thought it was a really cool fucking movie.
Yeah, bro.
So I'll just leave it at that. I was
Jurassic
I've been a
Park.
little down, man. I've been a little down with Marvel, you know, lately. It's just I don't know what it is. And so I was a little skeptical, but I watched the Blu-ray thing and I was like,
It's
we
pretty
watched
good,
it.
bro. It's a
You know,
good
I
movie.
liked
It's a
it.
good
I thought it
movie.
was cool.
Good
I liked the message too. You
Mhm.
know, kind of how it dealt with some stuff, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depression
it was cool, man.
all
Yeah,
that, bro. Yeah, it's dealing with a
Oh.
lot of stuff, man. But
Yeah.
it was a good movie. It definitely was.
I enjoyed it. I didn't like the color grading, but I think it was too desaturated. But
Okay.
I will say, upon reflection, I think it was intentional.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
keep it kind of desaturated, a little drab looking because of the tone.
Because
You
of the
know,
tone, because
um,
of the void, and dealing with that. Just the narrative in general is why I think it was kind of the color was sapped out of it, because it's forcing that mood.
That's
You
what I
know,
thought.
like,
Yeah. After because as I was watching it, I'm like, I just see it because Harry, you know what I mean. Like when we'll try to, we'll grade stuff or we look at things and we're like literally like color grade, not like grading a test.
Right.
So I'm
Yep,
kind of
yep,
like,
Yeah, when you mentioned that, I'm like,
then-
oh, this guy's getting into some color grading stuff. Okay.
yeah, I know. I was
see
totally
you.
so.
Yeah.
But after the movie was over and I got a day or two to think about it, I'm like, okay, you know what? Actually, I kind of see why they went that route with the coloring of the film. But anyway, we could talk forever.
Yeah.
LWO Mario's probably right Friday. Lel, tune in every show he's got going on. The links are in the description. You guys probably have already subscribed to everybody, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention the links are in the description for everybody if it's your first time. and hopefully we'll be back Saturday. I might even stream more often now that this setup is in here. So you may see me this week. You may see me this week again. Maybe I'll do another morning show. I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, bro.
Might be cool. Might be cool to conclude. Other than that, you guys come hang out with us in the Discord. Hector, CT, T-Rock. A lot of us are there. We're always there, chatting it up. If you haven't, and you want to come check it out, dude, come hang out with us, man. The link should work. I don't know if it does. I'm gonna drop it in the chat, but yeah, we're gonna roll. Unless you got any final thoughts, CT.
We got puppies.
We got puppies. All right.
Come in the Discord.
Yeah.
Come on in the Discord. We got puppies.
Come in and hang out. We got puppies and Harry on occasion.
Yeah, sometimes I'll drop by when I'm,
Hairy puppies.
not.
Doo-doo juice.
Yeah.
Hey, you watch this.
That's gonna be my brand now.
Doo-doo juice Productions, bro.
Yeah. DDP.
DDP,
DDP, bro. Doo-doo juice
DDP. DDJP.
DDJP, bro.
Oh my God, that's funny. Leave your pants at the door, as Commander Green says. Green's in there every day.
That's
too,
gonna be
man,
the new
so-
sit, bro.
Yeah, that should be funny,
Put your
man.
pants- Put your pants next to my.
I can't believe there's still 85 people in here. Guys, I appreciate you guys very much. We'll be back definitely next week. Hector, man, why Hector? Whale's crying.
Do us
But-
the honor.
I think he is.
Do us the honor to take
Do
us
the
out.
honor, sir.
Play us out.
Look, listen. First and foremost, fantastic speech about the community. But tonight was a very special night because it was not only a musical history, but tonight was Ozzy Osbourne's last show. So let's give props up. Tomorrow, blast all the Ozzy songs, blast the Black Sabbath. And remember, make sure you have your protein and your glass of doo-doo juice in the morning, okay?
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. And thing sucks. In 5, 4, 3. That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.